Good morning, AJ. Good morning. Thank you. Welcome back to the farm. I was getting some water. Morning, Robert. All right, I haven't given up on Stellar Blade. I've just got some things to discuss in Redline. I'm doing okay. I guess we can spawn here. Doesn't be a problem. Oh, I missed the call from Yvette. Is she open? Nope, nothing's open. Well. Alright, y'all are gonna have to give me 1 second. I do have to do something I told y'all I would do, and I forgot till just now. I just now remembered. So let me, there we go. Open that one. Get the direct link. Over here. Paste it in the phone. Import? No. Gallery. No. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna hear this plus. There we go. No, I don't want an album. Recent. Import to album. Control V. Import. I don't think that's what I was looking for. Might be though. Yep, okay, I got it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is go to the phone, display, phone scale. I'll make it as big as I can. That is not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. I told y'all I would show y'all this. Where'd it go? Oh. That is the Ryu and Ken from Arc, the center. I wish I could make it bigger. Oh, I need to catch up on this. Ooh, yeah, I was back a little ways. But that's the Ryu and Ken that we built in Arc. I was pushing for Blanca, but everyone knows who those two people are. Morning, Robert. Morning, Michael. I wish I could turn this sideways. I wish I could post these on Birdie, but there's no real reason to. Because it's not in Redline. But I didn't get a picture of the Scorched Earth one because, unfortunately, it's going to have to be destroyed. It's going to have to be rebuilt or destroyed. I went closer inspection yesterday. I didn't really go look at it. I looked at it from afar. There's a couple of pieces missing. And to rebuild those missing pieces, I'd have to rebuild the whole thing. So I'm just going to end up scrapping it all, getting the materials, and maybe try to rebuild it. The sad part is that, no. But everything, it's gone. This right here, the Ryukin, it's gone. So I'd have to rebuild it, and it really isn't worth rebuilding. But I told y'all I would show y'all what it looked like. I'm trying to be... This is too big. Imagine somebody playing with their phone like this. I mean, hard to see, yes. But I can do that big or let's see. Yeah, that's too big. That takes up too much of the screen. I'd say that's fine. I want y'all to be able to see it too. But, I had something else to say. Yeah, I was not in Redline a lot. And, it has nothing to do with, like, It has all to do with the coal. With the coal and the sand. It has everything to do with that. It's just a burnout. That right now there's only 10 other people in the city. There's no cops, no ambulance. And it's just me. But I am going to do something stupid because I can. And because I have all that coal ready to go, I need to go check though before I do it. I had to walk my car yesterday. Yes, right here it got stuck. And even the 4-wheel drive wouldn't work. So I had to wiggle the tires from left to right, and it looked like I was actually walking the car. But if you can get it onto this, it gets full traction, and I can drive it. That's the Panto, but I like that little Panto. People seem to like that car. They think it's weird looking, but they all like it. They all think it looks good to weird. The Pacer, people are like, meh, you know, the tires are the only, like, If only I could do some, like, of those apocalyptic upgrades from GTA Online. The arena. That'd be hilarious. That flag's coming out the back or something. Alright, I need to check how much, You know what's funny, too, about ARP? Is I'm trying to build a house. Right? I'm trying to build a house. And then I found a location that I could build at. So now I'm actually trying to build 2 things at once. And I need to prioritize. One is done. It's a shell. The other one, it's going to take a lot. Alright, so I have 400 coal I can make. That is not what I wanted to do. So I can make 300 bottles. That's 150. I have 100. So I have 500 bottles, basically. That's 250K. So we're about to go do something very stupid. Why? Because we're stupid. Taking 100K out. Oh, I tried to deposit money instead of withdraw it. And I'll make this wine today. I'll just start the process. Did you manage? No, I don't want it. It's $5 million. And then I don't have a good way of getting the oil to the city. Like, because each oil derrick or each oil thing weighs 10 pounds. And my boat can only hold 100 pounds. So I'd have to take it 10 at a time. I'd spend more on gas than I would getting oil. I was gonna have fun with Harry yesterday. I was not in Redline when he was streaming. And so I watched a little bit of his, but no, sorry, I thought I saw something. But I was gonna tell him, oh, I got a farm and a refinery just to mess with him. But I hope he knows that hopefully this makes oil go down in price. The only problem is there's only 2 of them in the city. So if those 2 people want to be like, oh, it's $100, take it or leave it, we'll still have to do the malls. Which I still think I'm going to buy from the mall. Unless it's like really cheap. Then I'll go to the oil people. But it's got to be like 25 or less. And I'll buy the crude oil. I have no problem buying the crude oil from them and making it. Alright, so yesterday, as well as a bunch of new stuff added, they added Season 2 of the plushie. So I'm going to go buy 20 boxes. Because why? Because I'm dumb. And because I can get that money back. I'm not saving up for anything now. I bought the boat. I'd like to get the farms. You know, they have Redline Rejects, which is like Hot Wheels. They put in one for plushie Season 2, so So I'm buying 19 boxes and a plushie. I bought 10 yesterday. So, see, I have 50K. Then to me, that's good enough. I got enough for food. I got enough for living expenses. Alright, oh, let me make sure that's Season 2. Yes, they had to add that in yesterday. It wasn't here. Alright, so I bought them. I don't care. Oh, those 100 boxes are still there from Season 1. They're still in my truck. Even though they said there'd be a new box, these kind of look the same, so I was worried. Alright, so in my RV, I don't have a boat that big. I'd like to get the schooner, but maybe later. That's slow though. But I did already buy some boxes. Yesterday I bought 10. So I'm gonna pull those out so that y'all can see them. Because some of y'all probably saw them on other people's, but we all got different ones. Apparently Rodney has a plush. Okay, I got Lauren. Let me put these where they won't go. This needs to go down here. These can go right here. This can go down. Okay, I got Lauren, the top. This is somebody named Jim Bob. He's old person isn't playing anymore. I don't know him. I got Harry Wolfenstein. Inspector French. I want to say this is Scarlet. I don't know if that's true or not. So if anyone knows who this is, let me know. I got Maka, finally. I got Triton. I'm thinking this is Fox. Fabulous Mr. Fox. I think this is Jello. I'm not sure, and I have no idea who this is. I have no idea who this person is. So lock this. Gonna open this up, and we're gonna deposit them in. Like, the ones who I know are gonna go, well, you know what? Yeah, the ones that I don't know are gonna go on top. I'm like, that could be Maria for all I know. I'm not sure if that's Jello, so he's gonna go up there. Some put him, yeah. And this one, they told me who it was, but I don't know who that is. The person's supposed to be? I don't know who that is. But I want to say is Scarlet. It looks like a burger shot uniform with red hair. It could be Maria. I don't know. But why would Maria get a plushie? She just joined a server. So that might be like somebody from a while ago. I'll put this up before somebody tries to steal it. Alright, so we're gonna open box. Let's see if I get duplicates or if I get new ones. I'm wanting new ones. Oh my god. That's a cop. Oh, that's Dan. Or Mark. Or I don't know. That's a cop. I know that. I know. I wish they would name him. I'm not sure who that is, but that looks like Mark. But I thought Mark already had one. Alright, let's use another one. The eyes are just wide on that one. See, this could be old people too, like people who don't play anymore. RJ has one. And he just came back. Once again, I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure who that is. Like, it'll be revealed. It'll be revealed who they are. Alright, my first duplicate. I don't want duplicates. And of course it's that guy. Like, that's not going to be a desirable plushie. People are not going to care about that one. I say that, it might be. Another Harry. I told Harry I was going to give him one if I got it, but I know he already has one. Alright, now I'm going to start getting the duplicates. Let's see, come on, give me something good. Oh, it didn't give me one. Oh, no, it did. I got the big guy again. I got the same one. Come on. Come on. I wish they would have named them. Oh, that's Riley. Rodney was looking for Riley. Okay, so Riley has one. I do not have one in here before anyone asked. I do not have one. Maybe next season, maybe the one after that. If they keep doing them, I don't. Alright, there's another Lauren. See, I don't mind getting Lauren or Harry or Maka or from people that are in the city. People who aren't in the city anymore, they're not going to be that requested. Alright, I got another one of him. Jesus. What the hell? I mean, I am trying to get 2 of each, so I'm gonna put these with them, but I mean, I've got 4 of this guy. Okay. I don't know who that is, but I do know who that is. Like, I'm trying to remember, but I know who that is. But yep, okay, so I got 10 more to open. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, so I'm almost halfway there. I need 1 more to have half the set. Oh, Tommy. I got half the set. No, that's not Tommy. That's, that might be, Rodney. But why is he holding a... That can't be Rodney. That's somebody holding a bag that looks like a meth. So I got half the set now. I'm not going for, like, the... I wish they'd put names to them, too. It would have been so easy, too. But, you know what? I'm not a developer. Oh, that's RJ. Hi, come on, give me 4 more. Give me 4 more. Let me fill this up. Well, okay, well. I need 2 of them, so... I did not get 2 full sets of the first series. I missed a Vinny. But the problem is they put Vinny out so late. Like, it was hard to get a Vinny. Oh, okay, I got another one. Not sure who that is, but... Come on, give me 3 more I don't have. Now, see, now I'm gonna get more repeats than I will new ones. Because I have over half of them now. So I'm not gonna be surprised if I get another repeat, yep. But, like I said, I'm getting 2, so... The ones I get 2 of, I'm gonna put on the top, or the bottom row. Because I have them. I don't need them anymore. That's how I'm keeping track. Okay, don't have him. We got 4 more. Can I get 2? Can I get 1 more? I'd like 1 more of one I don't have. I got another fat guy. Good lord, I've got 5 of him. He's going in the very last. I hate that guy now. I don't even want to know who he is anymore. Because of these plushies, I don't want that guy at all. Okay, I got another Inspector French. Like this guy? No, every time I get him now, I'm gonna consider that a loss. Like, that's a giant L. That's like French driving. Okay, got another one of these. I don't think that's Rodney. It might be Rodney, but what is he holding? I mean, I thought Rodney would be like in a suit. Could be Johnny. That probably is Johnny. Come on, last one, another fat guy. Yep, another fat guy. That's ridiculous. Honestly, that has me wanting to end the stream and just get off a red line for the rest of the day. That's ridiculous. That's 6 of them I got. Like, honestly, I just want to end right now and get off a red line for the rest of the day. Because I honestly, I don't give a shit right now. That's ridiculous. That is stupid and ridiculous, and it's making me very mad. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me calm down for a second. I'm seriously, though, about to just log off of Redline and go play Stellar Blade. That's ridiculous. That's 20K right there in something I'll never get rid of. Like, I could care less about these cars. Honestly, the cars, I don't care about them at all. But that's ridiculous that I got that many, 6 of those. There is not. No one wants any of these plushies. It's just me, Natalie, Echo, and Eduardo. That's it. You know what? What happened to those plushies? What happened to the fat guy? Did I put him up? Did I put him in the RV? I might have. I might have. I did. Okay. But honestly, I want to rage quit the whole 5M right now. So if any developers are watching, honestly, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I mean, at least make it something people would want. No one's gonna want this one. He doesn't play anymore. You know what? Fuck this. I don't even care. Let him go. I don't even care. Just let him expire. Let him be destroyed. I don't give a flying fuck about those things right now. Like, realistically, I'm about to just quit 5M. Like, not quit all permanent, just... That pisses me off. That really pisses me off that happened. If you're gonna make people who don't play anymore a plushie, at least make it to where you don't get 6 of them. No one is gonna want those. That was just a complete and utter... I don't even want to get the plushies now. I don't even want to get any more of them. That's what you've done. Like, honestly, I was gonna spend the rest of this day farming coal, farming rocks, making bottles, so I could sell the alcohol to give to Harry. Now, I don't even want to do it. Now, I don't even have an ass to play right now. I am mad at that. That does piss me off quite a lot. I understand getting duplicates, but getting 5 of the same one in 19 boxes? 5! More than a fourth, more than a third was the same plushie. That is ridiculous. My math is bad. That might not be... No, it was. Out of 19? Well, no, 4 would be... I'll say 20 because I would have bought another one if it wasn't for the thing. So a fourth of that money that I just spent went to a worthless trash plushie. I don't care if a dev's watching right now. I can have my damn opinion. That's ridiculous. I don't even know why I came to the city. I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. I have no clue. Thank you, JV. I do appreciate that. I do. Thank you. But, like, I have no idea why I came to the city. That makes me extremely mad. Like, honestly, that makes me extremely mad that happened. You're gonna give me 5 of the same plushie. Like, that is not random. That is friggin' staged isn't the word. Fixed. Like, I don't give a shit about that guy. I don't know him. I never played with him. I could care less. He is dead to me because I don't know who he is. At least if you give me someone that's still in the city, I could do something with that. But that one, there's nothing. He doesn't even look like any of the other plushies. Yeah. Oh, no, they won't fix it. They don't give a fuck about that. I am sorry for all the cursing, everyone. I am. That just, that made me mad. I'm sorry I got loud. I'm sorry. Let's check my inbox. I don't think there's anything in here except that one. Okay. Alright. I still haven't heard anything about the bucket case. Or, I did watch the, Kelly did interviews with the people who were there. And she sent them to me, and I finally got around to watching them when I had some time. From what I understand, I was told by them that when Buju took his gun out to shoot Ralph, that some time had passed. Okay? They told me like 20 seconds or something, which, if that was the case, that could be an issue with the case. But all of the interviewers say that the second he got swung on with the pickaxe, he drew his gun. Ralph hit the cop, and then he fired. If that's the case, Buju's gonna win. And I know people have divided opinions, but the whole point is Ralph was in the business. Ralph had attacked the employees. So when Buju got hit, if he pulled the gun and then shot, he's gonna win this case. And the automatic, that was another thing. The cops were like, it was an automatic weapon. That was a known issue in the city that has been corrected. You cannot, hey, look, Panto friend. Hi, Panto friend. But, you can't, it's not power gaming or metagaming or anything if that is how the gun was at the time. It has since been fixed. It's not full auto anymore. But at the time when they're like, oh, he used a full auto weapon, my argument is going to be at the time of the incident, that was how the weapon functioned. So you can't hold that against him. Because a lot of this is going to come down to how the city was then and how the city is now. Hi, Kev. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm something upset. Yes, she knows. Now, let me put it this way. It's $5 million to buy the oil rig. It was a boat and a rig. When I say that, it's not worth it. Like, the farms and the foundries were meant to be late in game. I don't think he thought they would sell as quick as they did. Like, at the end of the first week, half the farms and I think almost all of the foundries were sold. I don't think they realized it would sell that fast. And there's like, most people have not made their money back yet from them. It's been almost 3 months in. But I wanted the farm for the RP, not for the money. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I don't know. I'm driving around because I am still a little hot. Yeah, I am still a little hot. I will admit to all of y'all. Like, that really has made me angry. Not mad, angry. And it's not the money, right? It's not the money. It's not the price of the plushies. Because, I mean, I buy them. You know? But, it's the fact that it's somebody that no one wants. Like, there's no tradability or resellability at all with them. With that one. The Series 1 plushies, there will be people in the city who will want those. There will be people in the city who want those. All of them. Season 2, Series 2, there are some in there that people will want. But that one, nobody, no new player is going to know who that is. And if they don't know who it is, they don't care. They don't care. And that's the truth. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Be honest with yourself. If you came into Redline, those of you who don't play, if you came into Redline and someone offered you a plush of that one die I just got, or Natalie, which one are you going to take? You're going to take the one you know. That's 100% every time. It's human nature. We're going to take the things we know. So, getting one that has no one knows, that no one, like, somebody who's been in the city for a long time had to take a guess on who it was. Like, I don't mind buying the plushie boxes, but if I buy another box today and I get another one of him, I probably won't buy a plushie box. I'll probably finish season 2 through Natalie, buying the ones from her that I don't have. And I won't get 2 at all. I won't get 2 sets, and then I won't get another one until if I get one. That's the only other one. I wouldn't buy any more plushies at all. They would lose another person. That's ridiculous. Now, see, 2, 3, I can understand. Out of those 19 boxes, 2 or 3 I could understand, but 5? 5! Do you see how ridiculous that is? So all total, I've gotten 6 of him already, and I bought 30 boxes. So out of those 30 boxes, a 5th of them have been the same person. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, Ralph wants to sue the government to get his butt plushie taken out. I want to sue the government for giving me crap product. But it's not the government who puts those out. See, that's the thing. You can't sue the government for over the plushie boxes. I actually tried that in season 1. I'd buy plushie boxes, and I'd open probably about 10 of them. I'd open, and I got no plushie. And their excuse was, well, that's just how it's going to be sometimes. And I was like, well, no. It's over $5,000. That's grand theft in any state. That's faulty product. Which, in my opinion, still stands. I should still be able to sue for those. Well, it's been more than 14 days, but... You know, if I could prove that, if I had, like, body cam, that I could prove that I opened a box and did not receive a plushie, then I should have been reimbursed, because that's theft. But, how many plushies has a box? There's 1 plushie per box, and then there's a storage box. But to be honest, I literally probably might just get the rest of Natalie and just be like, look, I'll buy them when you get them. That way I don't have to worry about buying any more or getting any more of that one. Like, had it been, let's see, had it been Inspector French, that I could have dealt with. I wouldn't have been happy, but I wouldn't be this mad. Had it been, Harry Wolfenstein, I would have the same exact way. I can do something with those. That guy might come back, too. You know, he might come back. You're right. He could come back at all. But nobody right now. Right now, people are looking for those plushies. And there are some people out there looking for just certain people. Like, I know Rodney is going to be looking for that Riley one. I know Rodney's going to be looking for the Riley one. Oh, there goes somebody. But, yeah, it's 30K. 6 bad plushies. It's not 6, technically, because I needed 2. So I'd say 20K. It's just, that's ridiculous. Like, I get old people, you know. Well, it'd be the same if I had gotten 5 Jellos. If that is Jello. I don't know if that's him or not. Like, that's another problem with bringing the old people back that no one knows. Is that, you know, a lot of people don't know who these people are. And I'll be honest with y'all, I could care less about them if I don't know who they are. I have no attachment to them. You know, that's the key right there. It's attachment to them. In season 1, I knew who everyone except one is. So that one, I don't give a shit about. I don't care about. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care. And the season 1, y'all probably know who it is. People say it's Tommy. As a cop. I think it's this one. Yeah. People say this is Tommy as a cop. So my whole thing, if this is Tommy as a cop, then it looks exactly like the same one from season 2. From series 2. So this is the exact same plushie. Where is it? Is it, this one or this? No. Oh, I got 2 of them. This one right here. I mean, that could be Rodney, but it looks like he's holding a bag of something. That does look like Rodney, though. But it could be Tommy. Tommy doesn't have a mustache and beard, though, does he? Tommy's clean shaven. Like, I know this one and this one, like this, these 2, I have no idea. You know, this one, I don't know. These are, I guarantee you this one, well, I can't guarantee anything. Let me put it this way. Like, no, Mr. That's Tommy holding meth. Okay, that is you? Okay. I wasn't sure. It looks like Rodney. The beard, if it was in a black suit, I would swear that's Rodney. Well, so I know who this is. I just cannot for the life of me remember. I know who this is. This is... Oh, I have 2 of these. I can move it down here. 2, give me this one. You know, if I had 5 of Maka, I can do something with that. But this guy, who looks different from every plushie, none of them look like this one. I honestly, this, I'm not saying it's a letdown, because obviously it's not, but I don't have a clue who half of these people are. And I've been in Redline for over a year now. And I have no idea who some of these people are. Which means they haven't played in over a year, or they're not. I can't say that, because, you know, I don't know everyone, of course. But red hair's Ariel? Okay, see? Okay, Jacob Tanner, not Johnny. Okay, it's Jacob Tanner. Oh, maybe, well, I have you here, Tommy. Maybe you'll know this one. Hold on. I have a quick question about a plushie. You might know the answer to this. Please don't hit me. Wait. I didn't drink. Oh, this happened yesterday, remember? I didn't drink no water and almost died. Okay. So I need to see if they fixed something else, too. They had something else. Oh, no. Okay. Come on, here I go. Was it? It must have not been in this one. I need to see if they fixed something. The Harry Wolfenstein. Okay, so... Is this Jello? Red hair's Ariel. Okay, is this Jello? I don't think it's got a doctor's stethoscope, though. That's what's throwing me off. Was Jello a medic? Also, this one, if you look, it says Series 1 plushie on Harry's. Every other one says Series 2, but Harry says Series 1. So I don't know if that's a typo. Oh, Jello was a scientist for Bet. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's who that is. And, like, I'm not sure who any of these people are. I know who this one, you said, you told me who that was. But this whole top row, I don't have a clue who any of these people are. The Bailey one? That's Lauren, that's not Bailey. I've been told that that's Lauren. But yeah, this whole top row, I don't know any of these people. But yeah, no, Harry's one, I wonder, like, no, I was gonna take one out and see it. That's Bailey? Oh, that's what I told people, but people have been telling me it's Lauren's cop. Because, I want to say Natalie said Bailey's in Season 1, or Series 1. Now, see, that's Haley. That's Angel. Yeah, Bailey's not. Yeah, that is Bailey. Okay. They kept telling me it was Lauren's cop character. Yeah, but, like, I know who this is for the life of me. I cannot think. CJ, that's it. CJ, yep. Okay. I knew him, and I'm like, it's racking my brain, because I've seen the suit. So Rodney and CJ and Riley have. Okay, that's RJ. You said that was Jordan? Jordan Tanner? Hello?
Hello, hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello.
I need beer.
You need what?
I need beer. Do you have beer?
I have coffee beer.
Yeah, that works.
How many do you need?
How many do you have?
I have 25.
I'll take 20.
Okay, they're 500 apiece now.
That's fine.
They're probably the most expensive thing to make alcohol-wise.
Damn. Really?
Okay, yep. Because to make your first bottle of beer from scratch is 350K.
Oh well, fair enough. As a matter of fact,
That's
actually, let's make it 10 then, because I'm also saving for a boat, but I do need to
okay.
have a
All right.
celebration in the shop, so you know.
Okay, where you want me to bring him to?
I'm in the gym. I'm not sure if I can buy it now though.
Okay, well, I mean,
I can. I have the money, but I'm on EMS duty, so you know. I'm not sure if that
what
would be
boat are you trying to
interesting.
buy?
I don't know. I haven't even checked them.
Okay, I bought a boat 2 days ago.
I don't even know which boats they have available.
There's 5. They're at the sandy shores.
Huh. I'm here, so I might check up this. We don't have any calls right now.
Ah, well, I'm at the boat. I'm here too. I'm getting my boat out. I was gonna go take a boat ride. You reminded me.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll be there then.
Okay. All right, bye.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah, the boats are not cheap. But I have a boat, so. Hey, Gingy. What is your hair right now? People like this hair. One day I let chat decide the outfit, and then the next day I let them decide the hair, and this was the hair they picked. So, they like it, so I'm gonna wear it. You know what? We need Gingy to have an afro. Gingy needs to have an afro one day. Just for one day. Hi.
Hey, I like the new hair.
Thank you. It's this desert heat. It causes it to frizz out.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Alright, the boats are not cheap though.
Yeah, someone told me it's for 100K.
Yeah, I think the cheapest one is 300K. Come on, let's go.
Oh, they might be more expensive later on.
Maybe, but the most expensive boat is 750K.
Wow.
Yep, I paid 400 for mine. We're both doing at the same place. I don't think the boats sell out either. Like, I don't know. See, like, this is the fastest one, and Snowy bought it. But, I couldn't spend that much on a boat. Because I'm not going to be boating much, but I wanted to have one just in case. Gingy has dreads that came with the hat. I tried an afro. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I'm a big proponent of finding things that don't clip. It takes a little extra time, but now did you try all 3 afros? You know, there's 3 different afros. I wonder if he's still in the boat store. I was gonna pull my boat out. I know better than to try to jump this ramp over here, though. I got the Toro. Return and drive. I don't know if he's still in the boat store or if he left, but I don't see his ambulance is still there. Yep, there he is. This is the one I bought, the Toro.
Yeah. I mean, the one that is 250 is not bad, really. I mean, it has the same speed and capacity than the one that is 750.
No, 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 no. They do not have the same speed. They all say the same speed.
Oh,
None of them have the same speed. The
all right.
751 is the fastest. This is probably the next fastest.
I
Hope you
see.
don't fall out. I'm not
I
going to
think
take you too far. I know you got ambulance
me
duties.
properly
Up,
see.
up, there we go. This one goes probably like, let's see. I can get it up normally around 55. The long fin goes like 80. The 750,
No, yeah.
the big sailboat only goes like 25 miles an hour.
I just
Give me
want
a
something
second.
for fun, really. I'm curious about whether or not we can actually
There you
do
go. You want to drive?
some. No, it's okay.
I
I'm
gave you
just
keys.
curious, really, about the what is it called?
I was just going
I
to let
wanna
you
know
test
whether or
drive
not-
it.
I want to know if we can do some sort of paint job or something on it. You know.
I don't know either. I was wondering that. I need to talk to Harry about that.
I mean, I was gonna buy one and I was gonna tow it all the way to the shop and see.
But how are you going to tow it? You have to get the tow truck in the water.
I guess I'm gonna have to find a way.
I found out that I can jump this ramp, but I can't jump it back. My boat got stuck on land for a while.
Oh boy.
But if I take it out, I can get it up to like 55.
I mean,
But
I have
that's-
you know, I have ropes and winch available now at the shop, so
That's
technically I could try and use
I
a
need-
truck to pull the boat.
let me know when you go on mechanic and we could try with mine, because I'd like to change the color.
Yeah, actually, when I go to mechanic, that's when I'm gonna buy the video for you, because I don't want to buy it as on EMS duty, because a lot of people talk too much. in the
Yeah,
city,
I
so
understand.
wanna
The
avoid that.
problem is, with this, is trying to put it up in the garage. It doesn't quite fit. Like, you really have to struggle. Because the garage is underneath the pier.
No, that's not very viable.
No, so you have to get out, and then you have to, like, be spot on putting it up. I got it. First try. Have fun swimming. I probably should have told you that. Yeah. For any dev watching, the garage is right here. We can't get the boat there, so just a little FYI. It's not a big thing. I was gonna say.
Okay, it's a hot day.
Oh, thank you, MacGyver. Welcome to the farm. Hello. You want to go to the farm?
Why not?
I mean, I
don't have
could
any
give it to
problem
you
with
there. That way nobody will see us doing it.
No, it's okay. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
get it later. 'Cause I can't
Okay.
have any on my pocket, you know.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
know
thank you.
Snowy? Snowy is
Yeah.
talking about getting Rex's put right here.
I mean, I would love it, to be honest.
He's been talking about that for a while, trying to get Rex's moved over here. It's a
Not
nice
gonna
building.
lie, it's not an optimal location. The one he has for.
Yeah, it doesn't scream Rex's diner either.
And it's a bit hard to get and kind of away from everything.
I don't know. Well, I don't know, but he likes it. He wanted to open it up here originally. He wanted a nice sit-down restaurant.
Which is understandable.
Yep, but let me know when you open up the mechanic shop and I'll bring it to you.
To be honest, I can go at any time, really. 'Cause
No. Take your
This is
time.
as dead as the city. Nah, this is as dead as the city, really.
I mean, if you want, you can get the boat. We could try to get my boat, or we can just, we could do two birds with one stone.
Let's see. I need maybe 1 hour of shift, really, only, so I can get
Okay.
the boat.
That's fine. Oh, the Sandy Shores Mechanics open. I might go over there and see if, I'm gonna ask them about the boat. You want to come with me? We can go over there and ask.
I'm gonna go. I'll go to the gym.
Okay.
Technically, I don't want to go to another mechanic shop just because I want to
Gotcha.
competition things.
Well, no.
Yes, I
We're
wanna-
asking a question. You know, there's no harm in asking a
Yeah.
question.
Oh yeah,
But you know what?
but
I'll
if
let you
they
know.
figure
I'll let you know what they say, okay?
yeah, I just people in the city over here, okay? I have
Yeah, I
to make
gotcha.
sure people are not, you know. Sadly,
Yep.
people are kind of, you know. Anyway, I'll
All
text you
right.
later anyway.
I'll
About
let
the
you
beer.
know. Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I understand where he's coming from, but if it's a question, I tell the other farms, you know, don't feel bad coming and asking me questions. You know, but I'm gonna ask them, hey, can y'all work on a boat? I don't want to beach my boat in case, you know, they can't put it back. That's my question. How are we gonna put it back? Plus, I don't know who this is over here. It might be somebody who doesn't know the answer. Yep, it's a truck driver. All right.
Oh, okay, so it's just
I'm sorry I got mad, JV. I just like that. It's the utility of it. Like I can't. Don't give. Well, I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm complaining, right? And it is complaining. I understand that, but I don't want to be mean. I don't want to come off as being that mean person. It's basically giving me something that I see less of a value of than the other thing. Like the other things, I can see the value. That particular one, I don't see the value in. And I'm not about money on Aria, but I'm also one thing I abhor Arbor, and one thing that really bothers me in real life and in this game is waste. I cannot stand wasting. Like I don't waste food. If something's gonna go bad, I'll eat it. I don't like that. Yeah, maybe. But 5 out of 20 boxes, or 19 boxes, 5 of them, that's a fourth of the boxes that I opened, were the same plushie. That math, that's a horrible. Exactly, the probability that random, if it's random number, which I don't believe it is anymore, because that's the odds of getting those in a random number are probably worse than the actual odds of getting that many. But don't be surprised when people get upset when they get something they don't think has value. It'd be like if you bought a car that they said had all this extra stuff, and then when you drive it off the lot, it doesn't have any of it, and then they tell you, well, you only can get half your money back for it now. Because I don't even think I could probably get $1,000 for those. The Maka one, I could get probably 5. Even the Ariel, I could probably get like 3. Because people know who those people are. If people don't know who it is, 0. So if I buy another bunch of boxes when I sell the alcohol, like I'm not farming alcohol today. I'm not even farming. That's ruined my whole thing. I honestly don't even want to be on Redline right now because of that. But I want to ask these questions. I want to know about some of these things. But that really has ruined my whole entire Redline experience. I want to go play Ark. Was that a cop? I thought I saw lights on that teal car. Maybe it was just the sun. I just want to go play Ark and go build a base now. I find that so relaxing. Just building, just creating something. Oh, I have a picture of the thing I'm trying to build. And I'll show you. Oh, I don't know, for those who didn't see, I'll show you now. Y'all might find this interesting. I showed it at the very beginning of the stream. Nick, I bought 19 plushie boxes and got 5 of the same plushie of someone who hasn't played in years. Okay, I'm putting my phone all the way up. That is ridiculous still. I told everyone about something I had built in Ark, right? Ark Survival Ascended, or whatever it's called. I built. That is not what I built. Hold on, somebody sent me a message. Let me see what that said. God, this is so big. Legal advice. Just me. Yeah, Tommy's name is still on here. I figure one day I'm gonna have fun and just call Tommy and be like, "Are you a lawyer?" Even though I know he isn't. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, job. So I was wondering if stealing a car running from the cops, either of those are felony. Grand Theft Auto, I think, is a misdemeanor. But I know that speeding, fleeing, and evading. No, evading. Evading can become a felony if certain conditions are met. That's not how you spell certain. There we go. I'd post on trend to see if that plushy weight is overwhelmingly hard. Okay, this is what I was trying to show y'all. I built that on Arc with my friend. I think everyone here should know who it is. That's that building, things like that, just relaxes me. It gives me, I'm very gold-minded, I guess. I don't know how to say it right, but
Hello?
hello. Yeah, I had
Oh,
a quick
hi.
question for you.
What's up?
If I wanted to repaint a boat, can y'all do that?
Yes.
How would I get it here?
Tow truck.
How would you get the tow truck in the water?
So basically what you have to do, you have to beach it.
But then if you can't put it on the tow truck, I beach my boat.
No, but I can push it back in.
Okay, what can you do to a boat?
Not too sure, because we haven't had one yet.
Can I get exhaust that shoots flames out the back?
Not sure what you can do to it, and I won't know until you actually bring it here.
Well,
Alright.
well, okay. Then answer this question. How am I gonna bring it here?
On the tow truck.
So you have to bring it here.
Yes.
Do you want to do it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll
meet
meet
them
you
there.
at... Yep, right
I'll meet
down
you
the
down there,
street.
but I'm gonna pop to get some food quickly.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
No, there's things in Redline that I want to do today, okay? I will tell y'all, I have not been in Redline. Yesterday, I said I was going to come back in and play. I came back in. When the plushies were announced, I bought 10 boxes. I opened them, saw that I had a Harry Wolfenstein, went and showed him that I had him. And then and then I logged out and I never came back in. I'm getting burnt out on the coal, on the mining, and I have to do it though. It's the option to get money. So let's see, I have to beach the boat. I don't like this idea, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. For science. How do I refuel the boat? I guess there's a gas pump. Gas pump somewhere. But I don't remember where. I'm gonna have to ask that too. How do I refuel the fuel? I don't see fuel pump over here. I guess I can do it right here. You could get the tow truck down here. So maybe if I put it like this to where it's not beached, but it's on land. I'm not sure what my anchor thing is. That's not it. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what button the anchor is. If I could keep it right here, might need a jerry can. Yeah, that's probably an option. I thought I swear. Hello?
Was it you for the boat?
Yes, I'm literally next to the
whereabouts?
boat store.
Is there where you can actually put it under the sand?
If you look where you are, this is a perfect place. It's on like a boardwalk.
Wait, where are you?
I'm by the boat store. I see you. You're by the fishing store. Come further down.
Oh, I say I thought Maybe you can do it by with the fish in it and like
No,
beach it there.
No, look, watch. Come see. Just keep coming straight. Keep coming past the restaurant and look to your left. I'm on that little boardwalk. Keep coming. Keep coming. I see you. You're in the parking lot now. You see
Oh,
me?
I can see you.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's a good idea because I need to park it. Then yeah.
Yeah,
okay. I'll be
exactly.
there now.
This we're. I'm okay. I'm not in the water, but he's not going to be in the water either.
So I need the keys for this.
Oh, okay. Sit down or sit down in it.
Okay.
It's how it worked earlier. Let's see if this works. This is for science. Ah. If you have to beach it, you can. Oh, look, you got it. Okay, I'll meet you at the shop. I don't mind running. What color should I paint this, everyone? Give me an idea. It has to go with the wood, though. Like the wood overlay. It has to go with the wood.
Hey,
But how am I gonna, like...
you gonna get in?
Nah, I'll run. I need the exercise. How am I gonna get it, like... I guess we're gonna have to just drop it in the parking lot to repaint it? This is gonna be interesting. Whoa, dude, where are you going? Oh. Yeah, so... Ah! I just face planted in the dirt. But like, I guess they're gonna have to just drop it? I don't know, this is gonna be interesting. For science, everyone.
Can you see it
Okay.
from there, or do you need to go?
No, I can't see it from here.
Wait, give me a second.
I don't want to be in it in case something happens. He's just gonna back into it and push it. No! No, I can't see it.
You can't. It should
Push
be
me back
here.
a little further.
Okay.
Push me back a little further. No, keep coming.
It should be
No,
by here.
it's... No, it's not then. Hold on, let me try. No, I don't have an option. We should keep trying. I mean, we keep trying. It's for science. Yeah, I know. In the game, though, bows aren't. Like, in here.
Oh, it's here.
Ah, okay, you want me to get out?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Or-
put it back on.
Okay. He's got to put it back up on the... I don't know. That might be something. Open up a boat garage and a plane garage at the hangar. You know, like the Roxwood hangar can have a airplane garage where they can work on airplanes. The Roxwood fishing store, it has a dock area that could have a place where they can work on boats. You know, little things like that. I don't think this is gonna work.
Can you see it now?
No, I don't think this works. Can you tow it with me sitting in it?
No. You can sit in it when I put it back on.
Here, we'll try that, and we can move it around until we get it. Yeah, we could probably try that. Let me move before he has to stay on the side of it, I think. Yeah. No, I can't sit in it. No, I don't think we can do it. Let's just go put it back in the water. Daniel? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Whoa, go back. Whoa, stop. Oh, no, that was the truck. That's the truck. I'm sorry. I see it now, but it's the truck. Let me see. I can't hop in it. Like, are you hop on? But I can't. Yeah.
Anything?
No, I don't think it's gonna work.
No, I'll take it back for you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
at least we
sure.
know now.
I'm not gonna charge
Well-
you for this.
You know, at least we know now. You know, for science.
Yeah, maybe they should have maybe they should do boats.
They should have a boat store and an airplane mechanic shop up in Roxwood.
Well, they should, because they got one for like the trucks and all. You know what I mean, you can
Yeah.
buy your own trucks. I'm just gonna put
Well, I
one here.
mean, eventually, that's fine. Eventually they'll have it, you know? We gotta just, like everyone says, we're in growing pains right now,
Uh-oh.
you know what I mean? Yep, that's why I was like, questionable.
There's your boat.
Alright, thank
thank you.
you.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What's he saying uh-oh for? Is he stuck? Nope, okay. I tapped him. Uh-oh. Yeah, he is uh-oh right now. Okay, I think there might have been like a rock or something there preventing me from going. Okay. But it's growing pains, right? We're all learning stuff. Like, see, I thought you'd come over here, right? Right here, but you can't. And then I thought, okay, well, maybe it's the driver's seat, right? The driver has to be at that area. Look, we're in high tide right now. So I came here. And I come underneath. And I still can't do it. But if I get out, I have the select boat. You have to press it just at the right time. If you don't, it doesn't work. So there is a little... see, you gotta... Nope, I pushed it too early. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. It can be put up, though. Wakeboarding, that'd be interesting to add that. I played in servers where they had surfboards, they had kayaks, things of that nature. And the funny enough, the server I played in had the LS River, like we have. And right here where they have that little island with the bar, they put a kayak, wakeboarding, parasailing, so you can do it all down the river and then out into the ocean. It was pretty neat. And the kayak fit 2 people in it, so you could actually make it like a group activity. You know what I might do? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have an idea. Well, you know what? It'd have been faster just to go over here. See, and that's one thing about me. I'm not mad anymore. I don't stay mad for often. There's no reason to stay mad. But, I won't forget that happened, though. Like, it's really soured me on buying any more boxes. Really soured me on it. There's just like, I can't believe that a RNG was that bad. I'm glad they must have added the box in because this was not there yesterday. So I'm glad they did that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these back up here for a second. I knew that was Bailey. I told people that was Bailey, and they're like, no, that's Lauren. Okay. That is the wrong thing. What am I? Oh, right here. No? Yes. Right, I know y'all probably couldn't see what I took a screenshot of it, and I'm going to post it on the Redline Discord. of who I've gotten so far. Because that's the easiest way to figure out who everyone is. Because then people will start naming who they are. But I'll do that in a little bit. I don't know. I know, where's my skateboard? Oh. Tommy, Nicotine, and MacGyver, if y'all are in here, put on the alien costume and go skateboarding. It looks so funny. It looks like the alien skating and he's holding you while you're skating. It actually is pretty funny. I found that out the night after that robbery. I skateboarded, and sure enough, if you jump, when you land and you're standing straight up, it really looks like you're skating in there, just holding you. You know what? Why not? We could show him. Oh, I need to drink the water. I keep forgetting. But if you jump when you land, see, it looks like he's skating and holding you. I wish I could have it stay like that. I think it's just funny as can be. I should do this today and just see what people say. Be like, what the? See, because the fingers stick out the back a little in this pose. It used to be if you changed outfits on a skateboard, you'd get a different stance. But this it looks funny. I love how this looks, especially when you land and you just standing straight. It just looks funny to me. It's the little things like that that make me laugh. I'd rather be laughing than be angry. Yeah, I don't think this is how skateboards work. Come on. These doors are either super heavy or Arya weighs like 5 pounds and can't open the door. Who is all there so far? What do you mean? I'll post it on the Discord. So far, I've only got, I think, like 16 or 17 of them. And there's like 5 of them I don't know. So, I mean, I could show you in a few seconds when I get to a car. And if you jump, it makes it look like the little legs are moving as well. I'll put it on the Discord, Nick. That way people can identify. There's 1 or 2 I'm missing that I know of. So I know about 20 of them. I have yet to see the Ralph one. Like, I was kind of hoping to get it today just to see what it looked like. But, I heard about it, but I haven't seen it. Playing pool in this might look funny, too. Like, from the outside. I don't know, I think it would be my arms holding it. We'll try it, why not? We ain't got nothing now. I thought I was gonna fall. Like, the simple things I like. Can't see myself playing pool, though, can I? I don't know. I can see myself with the pool stick. Oh, I can't. Well, back out. Oh, it just shows that. Okay. Well. I used to be very good at pool. So the one... I got 2 in. It's all about angles and motion of speed. Oh, that one almost. I thought I might have that one. I already broke 9 ball, though. You're only supposed to hit, like... You can't just hit a random ball in, you have to hit that one in. So if I hit this one at this angle, it should propel it into the blue, which should put it in the pocket. No, I messed up. Well, I got the 9 ball. Ooh. Almost. The angles are a little iffy. But all this is geometry. If you're good at geometry, you can be very good. Okay, if I hit this one like this, it'll bounce off. I need full impact, though. Nope. I shouldn't have went full impact. I should have went low impact, because I was trying to get it to hit the red ball. The cue ball to hit the red ball, bounce off. I'm trying to get too tricky in my trick shots. Yeah. I'm trying to get too, like... I'm not taking the obvious shot. I'm trying to do, like, trick shots. See, that's an obvious shot. Trick shot, though, would be like hitting the 9 into the 8 and making the 8 go in the pocket. Like, it's all about the angle you hit. Uh-oh. See, I'd have to go for this one in traditional 9 ball, but since it's not traditional 9 ball. Oh, I thought I had that. Sometimes, of course, it's computer, so the obvious angle isn't the correct angle. But... like, the line is not exact. Like that. You know what? See, now that should have hit that ball in my eyes. There. I'm trying to get over it, everyone. I know. Now, see. That definitely would have hit that ball. In real life. But, you know... like, this is not going to go in. That should not have went in. The angle it should have bounced off. But it's an imperfect science. That should have happened. I used to be, when I'd play pool on GTA, I would just aim and swing as hard as I could. Just like as maximum speed. But now, a little finesse goes a long way. But sometimes you do need that maximum. I couldn't do pool sharp. I'm okay at pool on here, but like this will not go in. But, look, boom, look at that. Look at that. I would have lost the game, but still, I cleared the board. But yeah, and I want everyone to know that when they took me hostage in this outfit, it is literally named hostage. It has been that way since I made it. This outfit was made to be taken hostage in, and it worked perfectly. What is this gonna look like? That's what we need to do. Let's go. I'm not gonna do it out in the open. Let's go back in the park. We're gonna look at what some of these outfits are gonna look like with the hair. It doesn't work because the habit's coming out the back. I don't need to stay. The habit wouldn't work. But, let's see what some of these weird outfits I've made look like with this. I look like an escaped mental patient. I look like an escaped mental patient. Oh, I was hoping the hair would be confined to the space helmet. This is an outfit I need to take apart. These were possible criminal outfits. I didn't have my crime character. But now that I do have a crime character... oh, now this one looks good. I like that, but... you're not messing with her in a dark alley. You're gonna leave her alone. This one doesn't look bad with this hair. This one's not gonna look bad with any hair, though. This is just a generic outfit. This one probably, yeah, this one's not gonna work. There's the hood. It's gonna clip through the hood. It's hurting my eyes. This one, ooh, now see, that works. That works too well, in my opinion. That works really well. This was, like I said, this was another criminal outfit. Thank you. No, thank you. But this works. These were all criminal outfits I was making when I was first designing Sierra. That's why you've never seen me wear them. Because I still want to make them on her, but I can't, like... Okay, this doesn't look too bad, but... The shoe's not... Okay, there we go. The shoes are clipping through the ground. That doesn't look too bad. I wore this to a jewelry robbery. And, like, you would think with me wearing all the jewelry, we could have RP'd it out. But they didn't even try. They just... The cop, when the criminal left, the cop just got in the car and drove off after him. Like, they didn't even attempt to RP at all. Okay, this one's not gonna work because the flowers... I mean, I guess it kinda does. Kinda does. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, it's not gonna... There's the helmet one. I knew about that one. Alright, this one it works with. Yeah, it works with this one. Hello.
Hi. Do you make drinks?
Yes.
Have you got the moonshine?
No, it's illegal to make.
Yeah, but can you make some?
No, I can't. It's illegal. I would lose my law license.
So who else? Who makes it?
I have no idea. None of us that I know of. But I am a lawyer, so I don't think they would tell me.
But nobody
The only
won't
one
know
who
if you
could
make any.
Yes, they can. They can track the ingredients.
They can?
Yes.
I say I won't say anything. I want to.
No,
I want
well-
3 of them.
Okay, well, it would also cost you 70K just to get me the equipment to get it.
Really? Well, you haven't got the equipment to get to it.
No, you have to pay 70K to buy it, and it's illegal. Why would I buy it?
Because you can make money on it.
No, I can't. I can also lose my job. So any farmer who's gonna be making it would have to spend 70K just to start making it.
Who else makes it? Like, who else makes
I
drinks?
don't know. Any farm owner can make drinks, but I don't know if any of them are making moonshine.
I'll submit a phone call then. I want 3 of them.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I've gotten quite a few people that have asked me about making moonshine for them. Quite a few. And if I wasn't a lawyer, I probably would. This is an homage to another city. I was a member of a family, and their colors were red and black. We couldn't make the outfit we made in there, because of course, different city, different clothes. But, it was a red and black outfit, so I tried to recreate it as best I could. Okay, the gym outfit. I don't like this together. The colors are hurting my eyes. I'm sorry, I gotta swap. It's hurting my eyes. This one might not be bad. Bob Ross, friendly little sweater. Look, y'all. It's a happy little tree. There's some happy little clouds. Oh, hey there, Mr. Sun. How are you doing today? Somebody needs to make a Bob Ross. Okay, this one is... It's one of my worst outfits I've ever made, I will be honest. A lot of people might say it looks good, but in my eyes, it's just lazy. It's just a top, pants, and shoes, and a pair of glasses. That's it. But it's in there. I made it. This one's not gonna work because it's actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on. I gotta see this up close. This actually works too well. I like this one. I can't wear this though because this is a Sierra outfit. Okay, this is a Sierra outfit and I made this to make for Sierra. It was when I was just trying on clothes, so nobody really knows I have these outfits. It was just when I was making them for Sierra. But the hair works with this. Like, it makes it look better in my... I might have to go like that with Sierra. Alright, this was the outfit I've been wearing all day. These are starting with the dresses. It doesn't go with the elegant dress. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really go with this either, I would say. Okay, this outfit, I can't wear anymore. Okay? I still have it, but I can't wear it anymore. It got stolen, is the official line. I'm not getting rid of it because I like it, and eventually I might be like, I got it back. But for right now, that outfit has been stolen off of me. Okay, here come the work. I'm gonna go lawyer. I lawyered with this hair yesterday. Or no, I put it in a bun. I'm gonna lawyer today with this hair. I think the Bill Cosby one is gonna look funny. I wear the sweater vest or the sweater. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. This outfit is the same as this, it's just black. And then this is just my black suit. Hi, Tim Dog. Okay. I can lawyer in this with the hair like this. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm around to lawyer at all. Okay, this one, did I call this? I know it like, I know what Bill Cosby did. But on the TV show, he wore the sweaters. You know? And this is the Joker outfit. Green hair, purple, yeah. Everybody kept telling me Joker outfits. So I broke down and made one. Alright, here's the farming outfits. So I doubt the hat ones are gonna work. It works, but it doesn't work. This one has no hat. No, that's hurting my eyes. My eyes are bleeding. Okay, this one, I can definitely, but I look like the kid from Little Rascals. And then I have my main outfit. So, I think this one was the one people said looked the best. Or was it the other one? It had to be that one. Or no, the brawler I kind of like too. I could wear this around for a while. The problem is with this one is the top doesn't quite fit, if you can see. And at certain angles, you can see certain bits you shouldn't. There's no body to fill it out. Let me put it that way. I actually, Sierra, she's almost served out her warrant, first off. But I was thinking about making outfits and selling them. Like, making outfits that don't clip, that, you know, for crime, for elegance, for all of that. Just going and spending a lot of time in the clothing store and making outfits for people. The problem is most of those outfits, when they're one and done, you know? I haven't driven this one a bit. Oh, it's clean, though. Oh, hold on. I had another message. Uh-oh. Like, what? Trying to figure out if I can apply to EMS. I don't know. Okay. As long as you don't have a violent felony, it would be up to EMS to hire you, maybe on a probation. See, everyone can see these messages in the lawyer app. If you're a lawyer, you can see all these messages for the job. So anybody can fact check me if I'm wrong. But I know that that's usually what it is. It's a violent felonies that prevent you from being... It took me a while to respond to that. But, violent felonies, you can't apply for EMS. PD is a case-by-case. Like, you can have misdemeanors in PD and still get a job, but it'll come with certain conditions that have to be met. But EMS is a little different. As long as it's, like, non-violent, I think you can still basically get it. You know what's funny is Ralph wants to buy real estate. Right? Up in the new real estate they're reducing in Roxwood. Like, you missed the boat, guy. Like, you should have bought these. You know, Roxwood is popping now, but more people would want to live in the city than Roxwood. So the Roxwood houses will sell. Probably the day they're put out. But they're, in my opinion, they wouldn't be as desirable as in-city houses. As you don't see the rental properties in the city or Sandy, you never see them come available. Like, look, there's 3 of them up here. But you never see them become available in Sandy or the city. People are hoarding those and making sure their bills are paid. If Ralph really wanted to do it, he could do like storage wars. Like, go looking and see storages that are available and see if there's anything in them. There might not be anything, but y'all saw, on stream as Sierra, I went into an apartment to look at it, and there was a safe in there, and it had all kind of stuff that I took out of it. I mean, so there is that option. I don't drive this enough. This is a trophy car, honestly. All right, so let's get... Like, honestly, I don't want to do mining. I don't. And it's weird because I'm gonna stand over here for a second. Whenever I have to like talk to people or I'm away from, I go over here. But it's funny. I sit here yesterday. I mine the coal. I refine the coal. I didn't do the glass. I didn't do the sand. I still have that option. Today, I'm sitting here going, the grind for coal, the grind for coal, the grind for coal, right? And I'll log off of 5M and I'll go play Ark. And I will grind for wood, thatch, clay. But the grind is so better. And it's 2 different games, don't get me wrong. In Ark, the grind is not the aspect of the game. In 5M, the grind is maybe 30% of the server. You know, nothing should just be given to you. Okay, and I agree with that. If we had just like, oh, you go do 2 trash jobs and you could buy a fast car, then they wouldn't really be worth it. But there comes a point that even in Ark, there was a reason I stopped playing it. You know, because probably the grind. But it's a different kind of grind. And I've only been doing the Ark one for like 2 or 3 days now. This one I've been farming coal since like the 2nd day of the city. It does take its toll on you. I don't want to like continue to play other games. I wanted 5M to be the crux of my gaming experience. You know? But and there comes a time, everyone, all of us, there's not one streamer that I can think of that hasn't at some point either played another game on stream or said they didn't want 5M to be the entirety of their stream. There are so many. There are so many interior ready shops up there. I found like 7 or 8 of them already. And I'm sure they know they're there. Let me put it this way. I'm sure I'm not like, oh, no one knows this is here. Believe me, they know. Right? They know. But they have 4 restaurants now I found up there. that they're not using. They had the Italian restaurant, the donut shop, Punk Noodles, and there's another one. I can't remember what it's called. Ah, they have the mechanic shop up there. They have, that's 5. What was the other 2? Y'all are making me want to go look now. Oh, the recycling center. I don't know. Somebody said the recycling center is being used, and I don't know if it is or not. I haven't checked in a while. We can go check it. The recycling center, I thought would be a good for, like, you can take other stuff. I just grind boring code all day. Yeah. Yeah. When I play Ark, I will admit, when I play Ark, I'm usually, like yesterday, after I got off the stream, no one was on stream till like 2 o'clock my time. It was a while. You know what? I'll drive this. Why not? My hair's sticking out the top of it. Just that little bit is sticking out the top. Oh, the farmer's market. That's the other one. Why did I forget the farmer's market? I want to buy that farmer's market. You know, I love this building. I just love this building. Bombot Bay Market. Local organic fruit. Like, I love this building. I hope they do something with it. This would be a good place to sell things. Like, somebody was talking about opening up a reshop, like a resale store. Do it here. You have everything you need. They're gonna want it in the city, I know, but I would say you have everything you need right there. Yep, they have the donut shop. Yep. Oh, thought he was gonna hit my car. Thank you, guy, for stopping. Appreciate that. A lot of people wouldn't. They'd just hit my car and went on with their day. There's no officers on duty, so we can speed and drive how we want. A seatbelt would probably be nice. I was telling them they could have put Echo's shop right here. It's already pre-made. You know, I mean, this is pre-made already. It's a donut store. Coffee and donuts. And there's a ton of people. It had a kitchen, you know, but, I mean, that's what they want to do. If that's where she wanted it, then that's what they did. I have no issue with it. Then they have the restaurant right up the street. I remember in 1.8, they didn't have clothing stores marked on the map, and not a lot of people knew there was a clothing store right there. They have a tattoo shop as well. Yep, but they have a bunch of interiors ready to go. Whee. This was in... Punk Noodles was always in another server. I mean, in this server. And they know about it. That used to be a restaurant I think you could go to. In Punk Noodles. Let's go check. I want to see. Somebody says that the recycling center can be used now. And I'm like, I haven't seen anything in the changelog about it. Legion is the center of the world. Yeah. I don't see... Like, another thing is, I don't want to be compared to other characters. Okay? And my original plan was to make Arya ditzy. Like, you know, clumsy. Not like, kind of maybe like Echo was, but not as bad. And I didn't want to be mistaken for, like, trying to take her playstyle. But Echo is definitely not a country girl. And Arya is definitely not a city girl. I want to buy this house so bad. I need to talk to Harry about it. It's on my list. I just haven't. Alright. This is where the chop shop is, and I know this. Arya knows this. The chop shop is right here, but the recycling center is right here. And somebody said this can be used now, but I've been here recently, and it wasn't. But I always thought this would be a place where you could, like, drop in, like, the little odds and ends you had, and maybe you could select it, like, you can drop in zinc ore or copper ore, you know, and it makes a random item. Like instead of throwing, you could take your paper receipts from the like the mechanics and the EMS and actually get items. Like put them in the machine and it spits out a random item. I always thought that would be an interesting, because you'd never know what you get. There's a gas station right here. There's a liquor store at the end of this street. Both are robbable. Sierra's robbed them multiple times. It's funny, Sierra's been caught at the same place. She's went to jail twice. And both times she was caught at the same place, the digital den by the aquarium. Maybe I shouldn't go there. Shop smart. Shop is smart. I love that movie. I have a good memory. It was like one of the first movies I actually went to as, like, my brothers treated me like an adult, not like a child. There's a liquor store right here you can rob. I would park my car right here. Like, just whatever car I stole, I would park right here. I'd rob the liquor store, and then I'd hide in this bush. And I'd watch the cops come up. They'd look at the car. They'd run over to the car. You know, it's an NPC car, and I'd watch them drive away. I wonder if they're gonna do anything. Are those Roxwood has station work? Are those Roxwood has station work? Oh, gas station? Yes, the gas station works. I was like, Rock Station has station. Then I looked down on my keyboard and I'm like, oh, he probably meant gas station. Yes, it works. You can rob it. You can buy from it. You can buy sandwiches and water and stuff. Yeah, it's a fully functioning gas station. You can rob that ammunition right over there. It's got different registers in it. Usually when I'm driving past this place right here, there's motorcycles. So if you want to steal a motorcycle, usually this parking lot is full of them. I see cars there. I see cars. Oh, look. Yep, there's motorcycles. Usually there's always a motorcycle. If I was Sierra, I'd be tempted to rent those houses to see if anybody left stuff, but I guarantee you there's nothing in those houses. The price is going to increase, so a lot of people are now getting rid of those houses. They're deciding to, take everything. They've moved to the city now. If rent is going to go up, they're going to be closer to the places. I went the wrong way. I did go the wrong way. I'm going to hit that tree. Oh, nope, I didn't. Okay. I'm trying to keep this car looking nice-ish. I'm trying not to hit anything. This is Riley's farm. I need to get a Rodney. And I need to let Rodney know there is a Riley plush. He probably already knows. This gas station works. Robbable, pumpable. Yeah. This car is braking a lot better. They did some fixes to the cars. So I think they might have worked on the ceramic brakes because it was not braking at all. Now it's braking pretty good. This is the first place when the chop shops were introduced. I came up here because I wanted to see, and there was like 6 other people there looking. Everybody thought this was where the chop shop was going to be. But yet there's a fully working shop. Everybody thought this is where it was going to be. So everybody was up here. And then right down the street from the, right above the digital den. I was going to have fun, but then I remembered this is Italian. I was going to tell French. Oh, there's a French restaurant in here, but it's Italian. I still could. But yep, then they have this Italian restaurant. I like this place. I like how it looks. I like the low ceiling. I like just, I don't know, something about it. It has a nice vibe to it. But yeah, a lot of people don't know this is here. I rob the digital den sometimes, and I'd sit up here. Because Sierra's not deaf. She can hear sirens. I'd rob the digital den, and she has parkour. So I would just parkour up the wall and go in the restaurant. And the cops, they had no idea that's even there. Another thing you can do, iRecon. Another thing you can do is when you rob the digital den, this little hole right here. You just run down that alleyway, drop back there. They never look. They never look. They get up here, they run in the store. If you're not there, they get back in their car and they leave. They never search the area. So it's just easy to escape. That's why she robbed that. But both times it was Officer Franks. And, you know, I'm going to tell y'all, Franks is a good cop. Oh, I know he get a lot of people don't like him. But he's one of the better cops to RP with. Like, I've got cops that'll tell me, like, you know, are we offering reductions? Yes, we are. How much? Okay, well, the fine was $7,000. The time is 80 months. Well, I'll give you 65 and 75. Like, that is like $500 in 5 months. And then I'll go, how about 55 and 50 months? And they're like, no. No. Like, they're not willing to offer much. Franks will give up to like 60 to 70%. If you're nice to him, like that same fine, $7,000, 80 months in jail, Franks, I'll probably get him down to 4,500, maybe 30 months in jail. A lot of people give him a lot of crap. He doesn't deserve to be a cop. Now, he does do some questionable things. He does do some questionable things. But he genuinely, for the criminals, he's probably one of the better cops to have arrest him. Because they have a cop that will not even negotiate with me over reductions. I don't care what happens. He will not negotiate. He will not offer. And I tell him all the time, why didn't you even call me down here if you're not willing to offer reductions? Well, he requested a lawyer. Well, you know, the lawyers are here to get reductions for clients. Oh, well, I'm the one who gets reductions. That's his answer. I've talked to Harry and Dan about him. I haven't dealt with him in a few days, though, so I don't know what happened. But there are cops, like Owen is the same. Owen gives good RP. Like, he'll negotiate with me. Franks will usually take a decent offer. But Owen will try to get the cops the most, and I'll try to get the suspect the most, and we'll go back and forth. But yeah, Owen and Franks, I like dealing with, which makes it sad that if we go to court over the B. Boujou case, it's gonna be against Officer Franks. And I don't want that, you know? I like Officer Franks. This dude needs to move his truck. He left it running. I should be able to get in this truck and move it without getting, like, arrested or something. Because there's no cops in the city to have it towed. Thanks for the help. No problem, but I need to get off of this. I need to get back onto the job. There we go. Like, I'm honestly trying to... You know, there is something I want to try. There is something I want to try. See, that's why. That's why that truck needs to be moved. It's in the way of spawning vehicles. I wonder. I don't care about this truck anymore, so I wonder, can I move this, or is it going to be too heavy? Yeah, it's going to be too heavy. I can't tow it either. If I can't shove it, then there's no way I'd be able to tow it with a rope. I think that if I try, like if I tried to tow that truck, the rope should break and I should lose it. It should work like that. Question, you now got 2 commissioners. No, RJ's not a commissioner. Dan is the commissioner. If RJ's a commissioner, I've missed that. I'll be honest, I haven't been watching much Redline. they made a thing saying don't watch other people's streams while you're streaming. Well, I kind of took that to heart. And I've been caught up watching The Rookie, though. I'm trying to get caught up on The Rookie, so I've been watching that. And we're rewatching Ghosts. So I've been watching that. I haven't really been watching many streamers lately. I know a little bit about some stuff, but I know RJ came back, but is he the commissioner? I thought he was the commissioner, but I thought it was Dan and Harry. If I would go with Harry. I don't know RJ. I wasn't around when RJ was playing. I don't know him. So I'd go with Harry. I know Harry. Harry's reasonable. I don't know how RJ is. 17% on the body. That's because we took it out the water and he dropped it. All right, I want to see if I bring this to another place if they have gas stations. I know I probably could have pulled it out of Roxwood, but I kind of want to drive it. RJ is just a cop. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, I would have to pick Harry, because I know Harry. I don't know RJ. I've never interacted with him, not once. And with me not being in the city in the afternoons, that's going to be something that's going to happen. I'm going to try to get, when Sarah's able to, I'm going to try to get back on. I'll be honest, I don't want to pay the fine. I don't want to pay the 80K fine, because that's all my money. I'd have to start all over again. I don't want to do that. Okay, I can turn the light on. I need to assign an anchor button. I have one, but I don't know what it is. Plus, I kind of want to see how gas is in the boats. If it drains gas or if it gets a while. Because they've done updates to everything. I'm getting this up to about 50. I'd say this goes about 50 miles per hour. On a straight, not choppy, I'm getting it like between 45 and 50 when I hit the bumps. So I'd say it probably gets, like right here, it's getting 50 about. Yeah, I'd say it's about 50 miles an hour. I know the longfin, Snowy said goes like 80. It really moved. Why is my boat dying? Whee! It goes faster in the air. It does go faster in the air. See, if I was in, like, say, we could build stuff like we do in Ark, this is where I would build. Definitely build on the water, because it's a water source and you need water in there. It's got a lot of animals, so it's a safe area. Then it's got rocks, trees, it's got everything I would need to build. Okay, I gotta be careful with this turn right here. If I take this turn too fast, I fly into the land. And I do not want to get trapped out here. I will catch up with chat. I do not want to have DWC. I don't want to be driving while chatting. I cannot afford to crash. This is not a car. If I crash this, I have a long walk. Or a skateboard ride. Here we go, I'm on the open ocean. Okay. The gas hasn't even moved. Right, RJ is just a trainee. RJ is on training, but knowing RJ, he will be commissioner. No time, and trust me, I'll line up and have it and have one. I don't know him. Like, that's another thing. I know his plushie because I saw him in a stream, and they were explaining who he was. That's how I know who the plushie is. But, maybe the guy I got, he might be coming back. Maybe that's why he got the plushie. He might be like, hey, you know, if I come back. But for right now, I wonder if that's somebody flying. No, it's too low. They're flying too low for it to be another person. Yeah, this gas gauge hasn't even moved. What? Hold on. We've had these before. Before everybody flips, let's go take a peek. Oh, he's true. Recon Gamer is right. Chuck Norris just died. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I can't wait to see the memes. He just got an upgrade. Yep, well, our Recon Gamer's right. Chuck Norris just passed away. I looked it up. We had somebody say that the Big Show died, but it was a fake rumor. So I was like, I take it with a grain of salt, but no, all the news reports are reporting on it. Rest in peace, Chuck. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear, but my partner's talking in the background, saying he's St. Peter, he's not waiting in line to get into heaven. St. Peter just let him in. Okay, let's see. Is there... Yes, yes, she will need a jerry can. I'd have to ask Snowy, probably. Snowy would probably be who to ask for gas. Because he's had boats for a while. But you're right, I don't see any, gas pumps at all. Look, wait a minute. Okay, I can store the vehicle here a lot easier. This is store. Is that store or sell? Sell. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. With the store so close to the sell? That's gonna be a little rough. Am I gonna just... Oh, nope, okay. That's gonna be a little rough. They maybe should move that sale. Maybe put it like right here, where you have to really be sure. It does ask you, there is a message that pops up that says, you know, do you want to sell? Are you sure? But some people might, you know, just be dumb. I'm looking for gas pumps, but yeah, wow. Chuck Norris. Oh, wow. Somebody said, Chuck Norris just went to heaven, but first he went to hell and roundhouse kicked the devil. Like, you gotta get a bunch of memes now. Wow. I mean, he was 86, though. He lived, you know. Oh, somebody just put in my chat, I'm guessing Chuck Norris will be driving himself to his funeral. See, you know, that man, I don't know how he became, like, that big. Like, he became beloved by so many people. It's one of those things, ask my brother, they'd probably be able to, like, a PowerPoint spreadsheet of how Chuck Norris got popular. There's no boats here. This would be great if you could, like, buy a yacht or something. Like that, just like a big, big boat. You buy it here and the small boats go down there. And Sandy? Yeah, wow. Thank you, Chuck Norris. No, thank you, Peter. I remember that. Like, I don't know why the dodgeball line I remember. I never saw an episode of Walker. I never saw one episode. It just wasn't my kind of show. I know people love it, and I don't, you know, if you loved it, hey, awesome. But it just wasn't my type of show. But I did respect the man. That have that many memes made about you, you must have done something right. It was Chuck Norris karate on screen? Probably. Alright, so I'm trying to think of anywhere else there could be, like, a fueling station. Because I think it would only be at the docks, right? There's no docks over here. You couldn't even get your boat into here. Sandy Shores, there's no gas station at the docks there. I don't think you would have, it'd have to be, like, over here somewhere. There might be a gas station there. We can go check. Chuck got popular after training with Bruce Lee. Yeah, I remember he was in a movie with Bruce Lee. I know Delta Force was a movie he was in. My brothers made sure to remind me of that. He's been in The Simpsons. He was in, his head was in Futurama. Like, there were a lot of things he did. I just realized this. I don't think I've known a single Chuck Norris movie, but I know it's yes, 100%. That's how I know him from. They had so many Chuck Norris memes, and they're gonna start all over again now. We're gonna get all new ones. I want to drive that. You know what? Hell with it. I'll drive it. It's almost out of gas. This gas tank must be super small. Okay, well, first off, is there cops in the city? Because I don't want to drive crazy if there's cops. There is not. Let's go see if we can figure out how to fuel a boat, because I don't want somebody telling me. You need to walk through all the... Oh, see, now I just said I don't want you telling me. We'll find one. It'll be there. That'll be a suggestion I put in to Harry then. Be like, I bought a boat and there's only like one place to get fuel. Maybe we can get... But maybe that's a reason to have a... In the other city I played in, you definitely, whenever we went boating, every single person that went boating took a jerry can. Because gas in those boats did not last long. Like that trip to Roxwood I took from Sandy, that would have probably took like a tank and a half of gas. Ah! Okay. I love this little car. I don't know why. It just looks so neat, in my opinion. I like the back wheels. When I jump, you can see them. Oh, that froze. That lagged at the perfect time. Alright, so the docks over here. I don't think they'd be on this side, but I'm still gonna check. I don't think they'd be on this side, but you never know. Because this is more the residential side. Maybe down there by the airport, there might be a gas thing over there. But I can see across the way from here. There's no gas pumps over here anywhere. Oh, hold on. No. That's just a boat. No, there's no gas pumps here. Man, y'all are acting like y'all have never seen a small car drive on the sidewalk before. Y'all live in Los Santos. Can't tell me you've never seen it. Get out all that. I guarantee you that will not be the craziest thing they see all day. At least I'm not purposely running into people. I was not part, but I saw a chase. Ari, that's the Oscar Mayer Grizzly Mobile. I was part of a case where the guy got charged with murder of local repeat offender. And I said, well, how many times did he run over the locals? He goes, we stopped counting after about 30. So I was like, there's not really much I can do for that one. Like, he was driving down the sidewalk, just mowing everyone over. And I'm like, not really a defense I can come up with for that one. Yep, look, gas pump. Gas pump. I see one over there. But maybe I might suggest putting a gas pump at Sandy. Yeah, but... Oh, shoot. Thinking of whippets. They have, in the other city, they have a drug called Whippet. All it does is make like a funny color smoke cloud. It doesn't actually do anything other than that. And it costs a ridiculous amount to make. But it's a drug and people were eating it up. Alright, so if I park here, pull my boat out. I want to see if I can use this gas. Sometimes you... This thing says I already have 1,000 miles on it. I've driven it 4 times. But, I don't know. Maybe boat miles are different? Nautical miles? I don't even know how to anchor this. Let's see. I thought I pushed it. There we go. I found it. I found my anchor button. It is my slash on my number pad. I know I remapped them because it was inflicting with something else. Oh, okay. I wonder if I could put premium in. How much is this gonna hold? 99? I wonder if does it matter if I put premium in a boat? How much money do I have? I'm gonna put premium in it. Let's see how much a full tank of premium costs. Oh, $1,000. Where do I put the hose? Oh, there we go. All right. 180-liter tank. No, the city. The city owns the gas price. Ari got the booty pants on, oh Lord. They don't even make... I am on Britt's team, JV. I was asked to be co-counsel. So here's my question with co-counsel, though. When it comes time, like, say we have to call a witness, okay? Because there's going to be cases where witnesses have to be called. Do we both get to cross-examine or only one of us? You know, do we both get to question or just one of us? What if CJ and Rodney and Snowy all represented someone? Do all three of them get an opportunity to ask questions? I know they can't, like, go long. You know, they can't all, because you have to basically, because I have a line of questioning if this goes to trial. Which, honestly, if what they're saying is what happened, if what Buju and, like, the 4 other people who were there are saying is what happened, I'm actually going to talk to Harry K and be like, Harry, you might just want to settle this out of court. You might just want to give him his license back, give him his money back, and tell him you're sorry. Because if it happened the way they're saying it happened, he's instantly going to win this case, and the PDs have to pay out a lot. They can say that Ralph was fleeing the scene or his back was turned, but I've watched the video now. Everyone who was there agrees their story. There was one discrepancy I found, but it's not really like a glaring, oh my God, smoking gun. But all of them said that he did not have his back to him. The only thing they're going to get him on is Buju did not issue a warning. And I told Britt this. I told him and Britt, Buju and Britt, that you didn't tell him, you know, blah, 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 or I'll fire, or anything like that. You just opened fire. But at the same time, he had been struck with a weapon. So, in a fight or flight, you know, but see, here's the thing though, Blitz, I understand what you're saying. But if his back wasn't turned to him, which everyone's saying it wasn't, then how can you say he was fleeing the scene if he is still in the business? I get what you're saying, but I have multiple witnesses saying that his back was not turned to him. Even Buju says that his back wasn't to him. And my whole line of questioning when they say that is going to be asking the police if they're mental health trained. If they're mental and behavioral health trained. And why I'm saying this is, in real life, my partner is a master degree counselor and social worker, and I have helped her the entire way. So I do know a little bit about behavioral health. And if an officer, if he's going to say that, well, the suspect was fleeing the scene, well, I need to be 100% sure. And if he goes, well, it looked like or I think he was fleeing the scene. That's the words right there I'm looking for. Because I think, well, you're an expert in human behavior. If you discredit them, then he was clearly running out of business, but Buju shot him in the side, not the back. Well, here's the thing, though. Buju was well within his rights to shoot him in his business if he and his employees were attacked. In the back? No. But there's nothing. I need to reread the legislature. I don't think it mentions anything about someone being shot in the back. Because this is not California law. I need to reread the legislation, and I should. But the stand your ground law does not mention anything. Anything. See, it's having trouble because this truck's here. Loading up. You know, I want to see. I'm gonna see just for my own experiment. We're gonna see. I doubt I'll be able to, but if I can, that'll be funny. Because it's not about, it's all about the gray areas, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get, what am I trying to come up? What's the word I'm looking for here, people? Precedent. That's it. We're trying to get precedence. So if this goes to court and he's found innocent, then people will know, don't do that. You ought not. If he's found guilty, then we have, yeah, see there, I can pull it, but it's going to be, what I'm going to try to do is pull it out into, try to pull it to this side. Because then it's out of the garage area. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it now. Yep, okay. I just got to keep on backing up. For science. See, if I could pull it into this parking lot, then it won't interfere with the cars spawning in that parking lot. What I should do is pull it into the police station. Okay, I was actually moving it quite good there for a minute. Okay, see, I've done it. I'm done. Now it won't interfere with the cars over there. Oh. There we go. I need the key to be gone. Otherwise, when I hold it, it's going to open the garage. But we're trying to set precedent here. You know, this is what I mean when I say growing pain, right? We don't know. Technically, the law says this, but it's all about the gray areas we need to fill in. But we'll see what happens. But if what Buju is saying is correct, I'm going to recommend to Harry. See, look, instantly. It instantly spawned in. Didn't have a problem because the truck was moved. I'm going to recommend to Harry K that, look, y'all need to settle this. Y'all need to settle this now. You need to give him his license back, pay him for the guns, say you're sorry, do what you need to do. Because here's the thing, if he wins this, then anyone arrested ever again for attempted murder when it's not, it'll be an open shut case. We'll just have this case to go, well, in Buju versus the police department, this was set, and they can't argue that then. They can't be like, well, it doesn't work that way. We'd be like, well, yes, it actually does. Did not get my ice cream. It's been a few days since she's got ice cream. Oh, look, they have oil in stock. Not anymore. That's surprising that they have oil there. The problem with the problem is the permit is the issue. If he didn't have the permit, instant, you messed up. But since he legally had the right to own the gun, the permit also gives you the legal right to discharge your firearm in a case of self-defense. And that's going to be my argument, is that he's well within his rights with the permit to protect the company he owns and the employees that work for him. The bucket case, I think, is going to be way more interesting, though. The bucket versus Franks, that's the case that's going to be way more interesting. That's going to set a big precedent. All right, let me put the oil up before somebody gets it off me. I literally went in there for ice cream. I did not go in there. Did I? Yeah, I made that. I was about to say, did I make that glass? But yeah, I did. I did. Oh, nope, 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 nope. See, I'm getting this out the way, all the other stuff, right? Like the ARC and all that. I'm getting that out the way because when these cases do go to court, I'm going to have to be in the city. So I'm getting all the stuff that I'm doing offhand, like if this is cases in the yes, I will, and I will string cases. But I don't want to be burnt out of the whole entire city and then have to come in to do lawyer stuff because I'm not going to want to do it. So let me get over this temporary, it's a temporary burnout. Let me get over it right now while I'm not really needed in the city. And then by like maybe the end of the weekend, I should be probably over it. When I get done with these 2 builds in ARC, I'll probably be done with my, I could probably come back here more often. But if I have a goal, my mind races until that goal is completed. So like building these houses is my goal. So my mind is focused on that. And I can show y'all, I actually have pictures of the houses I'm building. Well, kind of composite of what I want. I'm doing the wrong thing. I went the wrong way. I'm talking to y'all about this. Yeah, well, it's not so much, it's just the mining. It's the mining aspect. Everything else in the game, like, they asked us, you know, hey, look, what do you think? What's the good, the bad, and the ugly on the server? Be honest. And I was honest. You know, I don't have an issue. My issue is my own issue. It's something I'm doing to myself. The only complaint, if you can even call it a complaint, is this right here. The skill tree being broke. That was it. That's my only thing I had. Other than that, they've done a wonderful job. And I'm not blowing smoke up their butt. I'm not trying to suck up. They've done a good job. Close the door. Shut the damn door. They're going to put interiors in the gas stations now. If you don't have, like some of the gas stations don't have interiors, they had an option that they're going to put in to where you can buy interiors. But I think it kind of messes up. Let me go outside. It kind of messes up this gas station and Joey's gas station because there are stores next door to them. So they don't need interiors for those. But like this store right here, it could use an interior. You know, some of them do, some of them don't. If you were to get the money from the interior, like when people come in and buy, then I can see those 2 gas stations buying. But if it's just adding an interior, I wouldn't waste my money on it. Because you have 2 stores literally next door. Okay, I had to get gas for this. It was damn near empty. Yeah, this thing does not like off-roading. I love this little thing, though. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. I might have to walk across this bridge if I don't do it right. Like, by now... Okay, hold on, I need to catch up. If it's in the cave yet, what do you think? Yes. Katana, yes. Because Buju and another employee, Ralph, swung his pickaxe. He was trying to hit the officer. Don't get me wrong. He did not mean to hit them, but he did hit them. So that is assault right there. He had it is with a weapon. So I do believe he was in his right to pull a gun out. Lethal force is authorized in self-defense and defense of others against a violent felony. Yep. I mean, and Ralph, we don't know. It's Ralph. Well, that's another argument I can make, right, by the way, is that if they're like, well, he was clearly leaving, I can make the argument, in your opinion, has Ralph ever randomly attacked someone for no reason? And they're going to have to say, yes, he has. So you can't for sure say that he was leaving. You know, that's the thing. The whole point is Ralph's past history. Now, I honestly don't want to include Ralph in this trial. Ralph has nothing to do with this trial, honestly. You know, this trial is about the attempted murder charge. It is not about Ralph. But if they want to bring him in, then Ralph's past history is going to be brought up, and he has multiple acts where he has just randomly attacked people, so we can't know for sure that he was leaving the scene. He could have walked outside the door, turned back around, and said no witnesses and tried to kill the other 3 people. He said, we have him, he's had no witnesses. He said that before at crimes. So if they want to bring Ralph into it, it's not going to end well for him. So I don't want Ralph being involved because it makes the police's job a lot harder. I want it to be a fair trial, and that's my biggest thing with the Rodney accusation. Y'all all know about it. If y'all watched my streams, I talked about it. You know, there's an accusation about Rodney. And actually, after looking into it, it's conspiracy. He was conspiring with a suspect in courts, Ralph, and an officer to charge this gentleman. My whole thing, and everyone should agree with me on this, a judge has to be impartial. A judge has to be impartial. They cannot say to an officer or anyone else, I'm a judge, I will make that charge stick. That is not impartial. That's extremely partial. That's conspiracy to jail someone. You know, a judge, he should have been like, I don't have an opinion on this. That should have been when he's like, you need to put him in jail. You need to make sure he gets that assault charge. He should have said, I'll see what happens. Not, oh, I'm a junior judge, I'll make it stick. If he's actually said that on body cam, on a police's body cam, that's conspiracy. I hate to tell y'all, but well, it's not going to limit him to what he can do. They're not going to be able to limit him. It's gonna limit the response the police have to certain situations. That's what I think this is going to do. It's going to make it to where body cam, you can say right now, a guy walks into the train station, looks me dead in the face and shoots me. Okay? Shoots me dead. If there's no cop, he could say that I was posing a threat to him, and I can't prove otherwise. But what this case is going to do is make it to where cops' body cams will show that if it's from the side, if it's from the front, anything, it's going to be justifiable. But nothing's going to change what Ralph can do, right? Ralph is going to be Ralph. That's just how it is. And nobody should try to change him. But what it's going to set is that police are going to have 100% definable body cam proof that this person discharged their weapon in a legal capacity, or this person discharged their weapon. Is going to be no gray area for police. Hi, Britt. We're talking about the trial. But what this is going to set is that police's body cams are going to have definitive proof that if a civilian uses a firearm, it will be 100%. This is what happened. This is what didn't happen. It's going to take out the whole, they said this, they said that. And without body cam, Buju should have been arrested. If it wasn't a cop, if say it was somebody that Ralph was messing with, Ralph hit him with the pickaxe, then he downed the other person, Buju shoots him. Boom, boom, Ralph goes down. No body cam, all you have is the witnesses. Then the cops should arrest him for attempted murder. And then when the witnesses explain what happened, then they can be like, okay, this was justifiable. But if the police have body cam, if the officer who was downed has body cam of Buju shooting him in the side even, then he's well within his rights, especially after he had been attacked. That's my argument. You're going to have to 100% definitively prove that Buju shot Ralph in the back to make me believe that this was not something that the police overstepped. which they don't have it. And without that proof, we work in a system of laws. The law is meaningful to me on this game. And the law clearly states that unless you have 100% definitive, no reasonable doubt, then you have to go based on what happened. And I watched all the video Britt sent me. They have multiple people saying that he did not shoot him in the back. So that's what I have to go on. I have not seen the actual clip. I don't think Britt's seen the actual clip. But when we do, and I'm going to be honest with Britt here, if Buju shot him in the back, I'm going to tell you, drop the case right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to drop it. Buju loses his license. He shouldn't have done it. Don't waste the court's time. It's not a good look. But every witness has said their stories line up. There's one inconsistency, but like I said, it's like a minor. Basically, it's how did Ralph get on the roof? That's where the story kind of, one person's story was different from everyone else's, but how he got on the roof is not a factor. One person said he climbed up, all the other ones said he parkoured. That's the difference. It's not a matterable offense. But I'm literally way more concerned about the conspiracy than I am about the trial. That worries me because a judge should not be making a judge cannot make those decisions. Plus, him using the judge card is, in my opinion, worse than when Tommy used the lawyer card. Like, you shouldn't be like, well, I'm a junior judge, so what? We're not in court. Go into Echo's coffee shop and tell him you're a junior judge and see if she don't charge you for a coffee. Go to Burger Shot, tell him you're a junior judge, ask him for a free meal. They might give it to you. They might not. I have not seen it at all, Britt. I have no idea. I'm waiting in city like y'all, like R is. But I'd rather it be that way. I'm gonna be honest with everyone here. The bucket case, I don't think the PD are gonna give us the body cam. I think that one's gonna go the whole 14 days, and he's gonna win by default. That's my thing. I think that the police are not gonna give us that body cam, and they're just gonna let it go and then just pay him. And I should tell Harry, if anybody's watching, if you're not gonna give us the body cam, just settle out of court. It'll be cheaper for you. Because you still have to pay the lawyer fees. If we go to court and the cops aren't there or haven't given us the evidence, they still have to pay my fee. They still have to pay the court fee. Just settle out of court. Make Bucket an offer. Bucket's a reasonable person. Bucket is a very reasonable person. If Franks came to him and was like, I admit I was wrong, but I might have made a mistake. What do you think is fair compensation? And Bucket goes, $50K. And Franks goes, okay, and pays him, I'll drop the case. Guess what? Everybody walks away. But if we go to court and we haven't got the information, they're going to pay my fee. They're going to pay the court fee. They're going to pay Bucket the $50K, probably more. But right now, I think everybody's under the assumption that the law and the judges don't know what they're doing when that's not true. I know exactly what I'm doing. I have a whole question in lineup for it. If they want to argue with us, I have an entire question sequence that is not objectionable. That actually I can object to what they're going to ask, but the only problem I see with the lawyering, and it is kind of a problem, I'll use Franks as an example. Okay? I'll use Franks as an example. I don't want to win a case against him and then have him not want to deal with me anymore. Like, no more interactions after the fact. No, they don't, Katana. They lose the case instantly. If they don't give the, morning, Castleberry, I saw your message. But if they don't provide the evidence, like if Britt's case, if they don't provide the evidence, then they win automatically. And it's 14 days from the time that the subpoena is sent. Might be 14 days from when the case was filed. It's one of those two. But I'm not going to subpoena for evidence until after I filed the case. I'm going to file like buckets. I filed the case, and then I sent the subpoena for the evidence at the same time. But you know what? We're going to go to... Unfortunately, we have to go to the city because there's no MDT in the... Every police station should have the MDT feature. Like, I don't want to be a mean lawyer. I want to work with people. I want to, you know, have fun with it. But I don't want people just being like, call my walking reductions, you know? Like, I want people to be like, okay, this person's serious about what they're trying to do. Not, you know, oh, well, you know, just call them because they'll get you 20% reduction. Because that defeats the whole purpose. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, I was pushing the button, but it wasn't skateboarding. I want it to be fun for everyone, because that's what we're here for. But when it comes to the law side of it, you kind of have to be serious. Because it does have ramifications for everyone. Good job. I get them off GTA charges all the time, though. That's not a hard charge to get out of. I got somebody out of 2 cases of robbery yesterday. Like, they walked out of prison. I mean, they walked out of cells. They didn't go to jail. You can't prove that he actually... You searched the car, you searched him, you found nothing. Then why are you charging him for robbery? He was at the scene, but he had nothing on him. You know? Failure to appear in court. Actually, yes, you're right. Look, there is. Oh, hold on. So if... I wonder... I wonder if we can get them on that. Like, if... Like, if they don't show up to court... I don't think they would show up to a court. I don't think failure to appear in court... The officers wouldn't do that. But I think there should be an extra penalty if they don't provide the evidence. Because it's kind of them saying they know they're wrong, but they don't want to go to court. So I might bring that up with Judge Murphy. This fine right here, failure to appear in court, should also extend to failure to provide the necessary subpoenaed evidence. I think it should carry the exact same penalty. That way, if, you know, if they just like, oh, well, we just won't provide them the evidence, it'll go away. Well, no, now you're going to jail. The arresting officer gets charged and goes to jail, and, well, guess what? Make it a felony. Make it a felony. That way, they lose their job if they don't. Because the cops don't like the lawyers, okay? The cops do not like the lawyers. Let's get this straight. They don't like us. I like them. I have no issues with them. Now, they don't dislike all of us. But there's certain aspects they don't like that we do. But, you know, if you're going to withhold evidence, just like you said, if you're going to withhold evidence, then that should be a penalty. Ooh, she just went straight on her. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. I don't want to take it like, you know, deadly serious, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want them thinking that, you know, okay, we'll just wait 2 weeks and it'll go away. No. Let's wait 2 weeks and then you go to jail. You go to jail for a felony. And the reason I want it to be a felony and not a misdemeanor is because they're police. They are set to a higher standard. You know, that's my thing. If it was, like here. Oh, wrong button. Okay, my body cam's rolling. So, if I witness a crime, and they know that I have my body cam rolling, and I don't provide it, I just say, you know what, I deleted it, sorry. then I go to jail for half. Misdemeanor. I'm a citizen. If you're a government employee and you do not provide the evidence required in a lawsuit, I want that to be a felony. I want that to be punishable by losing your job because you have failed to do your job. I don't expect high-tier quality RP from anyone, but if you're going to give me the opportunity to request it, I'm definitely going to try to get it. You know what? Y'all are right. This outfit does look good with this. It's grown on me. This outfit was for Bob and Alana, for Bob and Opie. Because it really shows off, certain things. And that was the RP. It was just to make them be like, ooh. Yep, Havoc is a good judge. Havoc is, and he's impartial. That's the thing. He's not going to be on it. Let me put it this way. I have a feeling that Havoc could get into a chase with the cops, get tased out of a moving vehicle at like 200 miles an hour, get arrested, instantly swap over to judge, have a case against that police officer, and still be able to give him fair treatment. He is impartial. I believe that Havoc would do that. That's what makes him a good judge, in my opinion. I do believe he is impartial. He would be like, he would see that cop and be like, bro, you just tased me. But he can't say that, but he would still be like, you know what? He's able to separate, like I do. Arya does no crime. No crime at all. I try to be straight-laced as I can be. With Sierra, I'm rude. I steal from people. I do crime, but they're two separate things. I'm not going to hold something that Arya does, like something that Sierra does. Like, say Sierra runs over Kelly. Runs over her with pure malice. Right? Arya's going to condemn that. Arya's can't know who did it, but is going to be like, that's horrible. It's going to separate those two characters. Some people can't do that. They have the mindset of the one character they play, but they still, like, every character has that same mindset. You can't do that. You have to have different mindsets for different characters. Kelly's a great example. She plays a sociopath and a healer. You know? Britt plays a sociopath and a healer. Those are two completely different mindsets. Some people can't do that. Some people's characters are all the same. Like, they play the same character no matter who it is. And I know y'all know some people who I'm talking. I'm not naming names, but I know y'all have an idea of who I'm talking about. Hi, Lee. Hello. But you could argue tampering with evidence because they're not providing it. But I think failure to provide evidence in a timely manner, that's a good charge. That would be a good charge. That would be a good name for it. And I think a penalty should go to the top as well. A penalty should go to the commissioners and the next ones down as well. Because, like I said, they represent the system. It's their job to make sure their system is working, just like it's my job to make sure the law system is working. So, a lot of people would be like, well, you can't hold Judge Murphy to your standards, which is true. Because I don't work for Judge Murphy. But Franks, Owen, they work for those people. So it's kind of like, the job. You don't blame the employee. You don't complain to the employee. If you go full Karen, you complain to the boss. Don't go full Karen, especially on restaurant people. Especially, I saw 2 days ago, I was in a restaurant and this lady lost her mind. I think the lady didn't bring her extra ketchup. Like, I mean, completely lost her mind. And I'm like, this server makes less money than anyone in here. And she has to deal with people like this. I felt so bad for her. I left her a good tip. Like, I felt so bad for her. You can go full Karen on people who deserve it. But I wouldn't do it. Plus, restaurants, those people handle your food. Right? Those people handle your food. I'm not making them mad. who knows what they're doing to it. No, I'm not. Y'all seen Waiting? If you haven't seen Waiting, it's a Ryan Reynolds movie. Anna Faris and oh no, I don't think it was Anna Faris. But go watch it. It's funny, but yeah, it teaches you why you do not mess with people who handle your food. I need to actually put some. Oh no, I don't have cash. I was about to say I have to put some. I'm thinking I'm at the farm. I need to go make that alcohol though. I don't have to go mining for that. All I have to do is just put the glass and the sand in the smelter. And I'll make, I think, 300 bottles, and I'll have 400. That's 200K. I'll probably spend another 100K on plushies, but I might go to Natalie and be like, do you have any extras? Can I just buy them from you? And I'll explain why. I'll tell her what happened. Or I could take the money I make from Bucket. Oh, Eddie's here. Or, yeah, Eddie's in the city. Anyone need trades for reject cars? Yeah, he's trying to get all the reject cars. Anyone got a Marley plushie to trade? I have a few now. Is there any Marley plushies in the city? Is Marley a plushie? I don't know if she is. Might be a new one. Oh, there we go. Put his butt out with a chicken. 10K to the first person who gives me a Riley Danvers plushie. This one? Kelly, look at that. Britt got it. Yep, the new plushies are gonna be, do you think you are... Nope, Music Man's back. Apparently, oh, by the way, Box did a driving test or something. He posted it in the Redline Discord. They actually had a very good time doing it. I'm glad to see that. I spent 200K on plushies. Yeah, I bought 30 boxes so far. For humor, Judge Murphy is a great unbiased character because he's from a Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. Well, then, Britt, when I get in the city, I'm gonna have to ask you about doubles. Because I don't... After what happened, you can go watch, like, the first 20 minutes of my stream. I kind of crashed out. If any of y'all want to go watch, I was kind of upset about those plushie boxes. And I don't think I'll be buying any more. I might buy unopened ones like I did Series 1. But I think I'm done with buying the boxes after that. That was bull. I was going full-on cursing. Like, full-on cursing. I was upset. I think justifiably so, but maybe not. Honestly, I don't think there should be rare plushies, though. I know Echo's like ultra rare plushie. It kind of, once again, it makes me not want to buy them. If I don't have the chance to get, an equal chance to get them, and I don't want to have to spend 200K just for a chance to get one plushie, no. I'd rather just buy it from someone after the fact. I have all of Series 1, so if I don't get all of Series 2, c'est la vie. And eventually they'll remove them from the server anyway. That's what they did with the last series they did. They removed them. They had Pokemon cards. They removed those. You know, eventually it all just get removed and all the money we spent will just be like, oh, well, stuff break. I used to fall through the world every time I came through here in 1.8. I would drive through that street and I'd fall through the map every time. Yep. Early morning streamer. No cops, no nothing. Like, this is why I can't do Sierra anymore. Because there's nothing to do. I mean, I should get on Sierra right now and try to sell that ethanol. I want to buy a shop with Sierra. But today's Friday. In 2 more days, the warrant's up. So there's no harm in waiting those 2 more days. Then I can sell, if I sell it, I'm in no danger of, getting... It might be Monday, though. And the worst part is, Hey, Static, welcome. The worst part is, Arya cannot ask about that. Like, I can't ask for, hey, does this person have a warrant? Because it's me. You can't do that. It doesn't matter. I can't even ask about, did they catch all the people from the prison break? Because that's also, it's power gaming. I can't know. So I have no clue when the warrant was reissued. I don't know if it even was. And I can't find out because my lawyer character can't ask about it because she does not know anything about it and cannot know anything about it. That's the key. They can't know anything about it because then it'd be power gaming. And I can't even ask like Britt or Rodney to ask because there's no way I would know to ask that. So it's just, I gotta basically, you know, if it was someone else, if it was Britt who had the warrant, I could ask, hey, does this person have a warrant? But I can't do it with myself, and I can't ask other people to do it with myself. And if Sierra asks, she's gonna be arrested. Because they're gonna tell you no, and then they're gonna kind of try to arrest you, because that's their MO. I rewatched that Prison Break. It's still funny. Has Sierra seen? No, she has not. But Sierra hasn't been in the city much. Arya, to be honest, has not been in the city much. Like I said, I can tolerate it. Driving around, but like going to, I can even go make the glass. Because I can do that. The problem is where I make the glass. I don't want to do it on stream. Because I don't want people knowing where I do it. It's kind of like the people doing meth at the beginning. They were hiding the areas they were going to. Because there's a certain place I do the glass at now, and I don't want to stream it, because then I can't use that place again. Because I leave. I put it in there, and then I leave. And I come back an hour later to get it. Yes, well, no, there is a stipulation with Sierra. Hold on, I'll go over this with Britt, too. Because Britt's a lawyer. Okay, so what happened was, let me pull over. I don't want to drive while chatting. So what happened was, yes, oh God, the metagamers, you're 100% correct. Those two things were sold out. They had somebody waiting there to buy one before the reset when they added them in. But, okay, so here's what happened. Sierra got arrested for a traffic stop. So they arrested her and then informed me, Jojo Raid. Oh, I didn't even know Joey was on. Thank you, Joey. Have a great day. I hope you have a good stream. I give Joey a lot of hell for not being on long, but Joey's one of the first people I watched. He was one of them that got me into Redline. So I do appreciate that. But Sierra got arrested. Hi, Thielander. Sierra got arrested for a traffic stop, okay? Just like a basic traffic stop. And then she found out that she was wanted for prison break. So I went to jail and I called for a lawyer. CJ came. Okay? I did 2 hours today. Have a good one. You too, Joey. Good luck today. Good luck to your soccer, to your football team of your choice. But she got arrested. Well, CJ argued that they couldn't prove that I was the one who was involved in the prison break. So they let me go, but the reason they couldn't prove it was because no commissioner was in the city. So if when the commissioners came back into the city, they then could prove it was me, he was going to reissue the warrant. Because they caught me, but they couldn't prove it was me. So now that they have the proof, he's able to reissue the warrant. And he told me if I'm caught, no reductions. Don't even call a lawyer. They're not offering any reductions. So yes, they can reissue a warrant under certain stances, under certain circumstances. And I happen to qualify for that circumstance. If Harry or Dan would have been in the city, I'd have been cooked. I'd have been 100% cooked. There's no way I'd have got out of it. But since they weren't, thank you, JV. Thank you again. Okay, I know Joker from other people's chats. Oh, I saw Nico and I thought it was nicotine. But, oh, make sure, here's another thing. Somebody was in Elite's chat yesterday talking about he never gets gifted a member. You have to turn on the gifted members to get gifted a member. There's a setting you have to do. There's a setting that you have. They can't deny a lawyer, but what happens is that Sierra is my criminal character. Arya and Sierra can have nothing to do with each other ever. So Arya can't be involved in this at all. She couldn't even go to trial over it. She can't be a witness even. I don't know how that would work because, technically she couldn't be there if I was Sierra. But this is Sierra. This is not Arya. Sierra is my second character. It's a crime character. She's not. Why am I here? I'm talking and I got distracted. Yeah, this is my trophy car, by the way. Dorothy. This is the car I owned in 1.8. And I had to get it again here. It just looks so nice. But, yeah, if Arya was doing this, ooh, I wouldn't be a lawyer anymore if I did Prison Break. And sadly enough, I didn't even know. When I logged back in that night, I had 30 minutes. That's it. I got sentenced 30 minutes. And I was like, I'll just go do the 30. I'll make, 3 plates and I'm out. And then when I popped in, there's French. Hey, you want to do a prison break? I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. And just to do it. I didn't think we'd get away. I really honestly did not think we'd get away. I thought some shenanigans, some French shenanigans would happen in prison and we'd all get caught again. And we ended up all getting away. It was awesome. I never expected it though. I was just expecting to go do my little license plates. I was going to wander around though. In prison, I was going to wander around for a little bit, maybe like 20 minutes. And then just go do a plate and hop out. But, no, we all escaped prison break. So now I'm the longest out living because the other guy, he should have served his warrant by now. His 2 weeks should have been up last Wednesday. Mine got extended by like a week. Yeah, like not this Wednesday, but the past Wednesday would have been, I think, his 2-week period. But since I got caught like 10 days into the 14, my warrant got reset. I know that if he found out it was me, he knows it was me. He knows, but he can't prove it. And that's the key. That's also in the law. You have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that it wasn't you. I'm not quitting. Most people know when I come stand here, I'm about to get off. That's not what's happening. I'm just getting out the driveway so I can talk. But, so yeah, now, Sierra, this Monday or Sunday, I think. Sunday is when I got caught. 2 Sundays ago. Or not this past Sunday, but Sunday before. But I don't know if they had to wait another day to get the proof. So, I don't know. But, once again, there's nothing for Sierra to do, even if I was Sierra. French curse can never be broken, just passed on. Yep, 100%. Oh, I think Ralph has the French curse now. He's been getting caught for all kind of stuff. They lowered the drug calls, by the way. Whenever you sell drugs, it doesn't, like, every single time he sold drugs, it would inform on him. And then they changed it to where it was like 1 in 10. Now it's like 1 in 5. So that's why you're seeing him sell a lot more drugs. I guess whenever Frank pays Ralph out a moving vehicle, Frank said, I don't have time. It is. That's the thing. It's not a suable offense, but it is. And Frank's had to pay out a settlement to somebody for that exact reason. He walked into a house robbery, and they had a pickaxe on the hostage, and he said, I don't have time for this, and he just tased him, and then the guy swung and hit the hostage. So Frank's had to pay, and he paid, and I was going to take him to court. But he settled out of court. I talked to the client, and he's like, if you offer me money out of court, I'll do it. And he did. But, yeah, so Frank's has a history of, I don't have time for this. I know of 2 cases now where it's happened. So now if I get called, if Ralph calls me, if it happens again, Ralph's going to call Rodney, but he should call me. Because I have 2 cases now where Frank's attitude has not been the best. But it is fail. It's not a cop thing. It's just fail. It's kind of like if I wanted to sell my alcohol. And Harry was just like, shows up, put the wine in the plane, pays me and leaves. No interaction, no talking, no nothing. I can't consider it fail RP because there's not a guaranteed interaction, right? But if I'm talking to Bob and I'm delivering him goods for his restaurant and he just is like, didn't say a word and paid me, then yeah, I can claim it. I wouldn't. But when you're, sometimes you don't feel like doing it. I understand where Frank's is coming from. But if that's going to be your attitude, don't be logged on duty. If you're not willing to RP it out, then don't put yourself in that position. There's a proper way to do it, and there's a proper way to not do it. In my opinion, it's a small case. It's not a big case. It's not something like pull you into Discord to talk to you about it. It's more of a, look, we expect this, But I'm not speaking on fail RP because I've been charged with fail RP before. And it was a decent charge. It happened. I spray painted something on a wall that would have been considered metagaming. So it's a fail. At the time, it didn't occur to me. But like I always say, ignorance is not an excuse. So they told me what it was, and I've never done it again. I learned from it. I've gotten a few warnings in Redline about stuff, and then when I do it, I never do it again. It's not on purpose, and that's what Frank says. It's not on purpose. It's just sometimes you don't feel like it. I need something else to eat. That ice cream's already went through me. I wonder if different ice creams give you, like, different stuff. I like chocolate, though. I do like chocolate ice cream. Even in real life, I like chocolate ice cream. But yeah, with no cops on, that's the thing. Joey, perfect example. If there's no cops on, then I understand if all Joey does is drive around and go to his gas station. There's not that much to do. I like doing the early morning streams because my patient doesn't need me as much in the morning. It's in the afternoons that she needs her help. Come close to lunchtime, I gotta get off because, I got other things I have to do. But I can't guarantee I'd be able to stream in the afternoons. Or it would be a stream that's uninterrupted. Like, I don't have daddy breaks like Alana. He has a reason. He's gone for all that time, and everybody's like, dude, no one questions it. But yeah, there might be times if I was doing something. Like, imagine if I was running from the cops as Sierra, and then all of a sudden the car just runs into a wall. I'm not talking because I've had to hop up to go do something. I don't want to put viewers or other RP people in that position. Yeah, but no, I'm honestly gonna say if they wanna pay bucket out of court settlement, I'm starting at 250K. That's the starting point. And I'm not saying that's the settlement. I'm saying that's the lowest I'm gonna tell Bucket to take is $250,000. Because if he has proof that he should not have been arrested in false imprisonment, the reason that is because Arya was falsely imprisoned. Arya has went to prison since 2.0 launched. It was the second week of the city, and I was doing the hay bales. And at the time, the farms were a little unspecific about what they were doing, okay? I'll show you. I'm on my way to the farm to show you. I should have probably not took the scooter, but I love this thing. I love this little scooter. It's just so fun to drive. Oh, the hair, by the way, for those who don't know, the hair is because she went out into the desert heat and it frizzed up. But I'm probably gonna have this hair for the next day. I usually change my character's hairs every 2 days. Unlike Joey, who's never changed his hair once, because he's bald. But in the original farm, we weren't sure. So I thought I owned this entire plot. The vineyard right here, the silos, this whole entire circle that I'm doing, we thought, the police, myself, everyone, thought this was my farm. Not, this is my farm, that building is my farm, that's it. But in the beginning, we thought this entirety, this pasture, we thought all of this was mine. So I would go to the hay bales and steal. And they would say, well, she owns the property. That was what we all thought. We now know better. We now have been clarified. So one of the officers didn't get that memo and arrested me for stolen goods, sent me to jail. And then the very next day, Harry K came up to me, or I went up to him, and he removed it from my record, and that was it. So if Bucket is going to be anyone charged for false imprisonment, I will fight for them. Because it happened to me. Now, granted, now we know at this time I would deserve it. I would deserve being in prison. 100%. But at the time, we didn't know that. Alright, so I can start the glass. I'll show y'all. I'm probably just going to sit here with it. Or you know what? I might not show y'all. I might just sit out front and do it. But there's an area. Actually, I'm going to have to do it at the garage. I've done it at the Grapeseed garage, too. I've just sat there and made glass I just sit there and wait. No one comes to the Grapeseed garage. Yep, but I got arrested for the hay bales. And now I know that this land is not my land. I am leasing that barn from, I guess, the O'Neills, since technically this is still their ranch. But that's what we thought. Like, if I'd have come over here across the street, those aren't my hay bales. Those aren't my cows. Not my chickens, not my circus. But now we know, so anyone who has been falsely imprisoned like Bucket, I will fight for their right to party. If you know what I mean. Did you get that reference? Diana Ross, yep. Oh, there's an outfit I wore. One of my masked outfits. Earlier, we tried on all the outfits with the hair, just to see. A couple of them, I had to change instantly because it literally hurt my eyes. It looked so bad. But there was one with a mask that I wore that I thought looked very good. And I'll show you both of them. I'll show you both of the mask ones. Let me get over here. But I think Eddie is the only other person I've ever seen use this garage. Maybe Rodney. Rodney might use it too, because his farm's here. But nobody uses this garage. And if I really wanted to be safe, I could just, like, go across the street. You know, go behind someone's house. You know, like, run down here and hide over here behind this building. You know, if I wanted to be safe. You can get into this area. You can get in that area. You have to break the glass. Technically, this would be vandalism, but I'm just showing y'all. Let's see, I could do it right here. I'm just gonna do it back here. And I'll go through the outfits and show y'all real quick after I put it up. I don't know why I can't do this in my farm. I need to ask. I need to, like, get a definitive answer. No, I don't want to go down. I want to go up. See, this isn't bad. Like, the waiting on the glass isn't bad because normally I don't do this on stream. I'll put on, like, a movie or something. Like, I watched the new Running Man. I didn't think it was that bad. I see why people were having a complaint against it. But it wasn't for what it was. I don't think it was a bad movie. Let's see, this is gonna take 25 minutes. But where I do it now, I can leave. I can just go somewhere. But this was the outfit. Let me pull up close. First, we had the cat outfit, which I liked and I thought was good with it, but it's not exactly the best. But the hair clips through the mask at all the right places. You can still see the cat ear popping up. These were outfits I made for Sierra. You know? Was it that Eddie's place in 1.8? Probably. I didn't know Eddie in 1.8. I never talked to Eddie Mopar at all until 2.0. And now we're friends. So, you know? These are outfits that I originally created for Sierra. I need to take them apart. But, I didn't yet. But this one right here looks so good with it. I like how that looks. Just, it's the mask works with it. It goes through. And all the, like if I put regular hair on, it sticks, it clips. You can just definitely see it clipping through the helmet. But this one, it looks like it's made for it. Like it hides it perfectly. But this is a Sierra outfit. Sierra has this outfit. Yep, that's a hairstyle, yep. Well, I do it. Here's why. If anybody wants to know why I have this hairstyle, because my chat asked me to. I have an outfit that went with this. It's a hippie outfit. Here, I'll put it on. I'm probably gonna put the hippie outfit back on for a while. But, one day in chat, I was with Sierra, and I let chat design my outfit. I asked chat, hey, give me numbers, we'll make an outfit. And we made like a brown bomber jacket type thing. Kind of like a tracer with a bomber jacket. And then the next time, I went through the hairstyles and told Chad to pick out the hairstyle, and they picked this one. So you know what? I went back to it yesterday because they liked it. And I like to have y'all feel like y'all are involved. I wonder if I hit this with a pickaxe, it'll explode. I'm not going to. I'm just wondering. I could turn my body cam off. See, like this right here? I shouldn't get arrested for searching this. See how it says search bin? Anything you can search should be legal. It should say rob if it's illegal. I wonder if you can parkour up this, if you have parkour like right here. I don't have parkour on her. She went straight strength and mining. And then she went bladed and ammo. If had I known, you know how many people went bladed? So many people went bladed. I really thought they were gonna go guns. But I want to reskill this one and take revolvers and electronics. And I might do that one day. I still need to get prison crafting though. And for anyone asking, no, I don't even have any experience in drugs. I've never done drugs. Yeah, but this is the skill tree. I didn't go looting. Did I take these? Yeah, I already unlocked the skill. Taking this node right here breaks the entire skill tree. Maka, if you're watching, I'm sorry. He told me a couple of times he's tired of me talking about it. But taking this node breaks the entire skill tree, and it says that I don't have the skills when I do. Yeah, me and Maka had a couple of in chat. Yeah, Chuck Norris, we all saw it earlier. Somebody said, in my chat, somebody wrote Chuck Norris is the only person gonna drive themselves to their funeral. Another person said, Chuck Norris doesn't wait in line. St. Gabriel waits in line for Chuck Norris. Or St. Peter. Chuck Norris went to hell first and roundhouse kicked the devil, then walked into heaven. Like, they've already got these memes out there. We're gonna get a whole new influx of Chuck Norris memes. I actually had a good meme I found today. Let me see if I can look at it. If I can, I'll put it on the, You know what? I probably could put this in Birdie. Because I think it's not gonna be... Chuck Norris is now the Reaper. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Oh yeah, I got a picture. It's the old system like Windows 95. It's a system message. It says you have been sniffed, and it shows a dog. And I want to put it on Discord saying new PD gear incoming. Because they've been sniffing, and a lot of people are having a problem with that. You know what? I'm gonna do something real quickly. Fetch a cord to my computer. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of the house that I'm trying to build in that other game. Come on, come on. Here we go. Hopefully this doesn't mess up anything. It shouldn't. Nope. What I do is I have to get the picture. This it? No. Is it this one? No. Where is it? Okay, I need to put this one in anyway. Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna show. Okay, it was already in the computer. Dummy. I'm dummy, sorry. But I'll show y'all a picture of the house that I'm trying to build in the other game. One of them. There's two I'm trying to build right now, but this one's on the back burner now. But I got to go to two things. I gotta do this. Do this. There it is. No. I'm so used to dragging stuff. Get the copied. I'm here, do this, catch up. I'm like 2 minutes behind on my stream. There's 20 people in Redline. Alright, go here. Here. Black, import the album. B, import. Let's see if it doesn't. Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, for those who haven't been here, or are new, because I have a couple of new people. I also play a game called Ark Survival, and I built some things with a friend, and I was going to show them. We built this in one of our worlds. Everybody seemed to like it. We have Mario and Luigi in another one. But yeah, we have this one that we built. This is big too. Like, these trees are like full-grown trees. This thing towered. But it was neat. Everybody who liked it, everybody who saw it loved it. And then the house I'm trying to build, where is it? Is this one right here. That's the house that I'm trying to build in the server. I have it 3D mapped. I just have to figure out where all the pieces go. The bottom floor is going to be a workshop. The second floor is going to be living space. And the third floor is going to be storage. But I have to figure out what I'm going to need for it. It's in a desert world. It's in a world that's in a desert. So it's made by Adobe bricks and walls and things like that. Yeah, the other house I'm building has a waterfall going through the middle of the house. Like a natural waterfall that I'm building around. But it's going to be this weird Tony Stark looking design house. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to build in Ark. And then I had this for anybody who's never seen it. We was in another city, and they were making comic books. So I made this. I actually had this gun in that city. The pink gun. I had that gun. I kind of want to post that on Birdie and be like, hey, y'all, look what I found. But technically, since it's not from this server, I don't want to do it. But yeah, I make my phone back to normal. But yeah, that's the house that I'm trying to build. And I will, when I build them both, I will go on there, probably like afterwards or beforehand, and show them all. Just, but one of them is going to be, because I have to get mods for it. You have to get like different skins and right now I don't have that one. It costs like it's only like $3.50, but I haven't been paid from YouTube yet. And I'm kind of waiting on that because if any of you, my normal people, know, is there somewhere I could download that comic book cover from? I would. They have I mean, no, yes, it's on a website. Let me see. I can't remember the name of the website. It might be on that site. I'm not actually sure. Well, no, it has to be if I put it on the phone here. Whenever we use it, we use post images. That's what I use, and it would be on there. You just probably have to look up Twisted Bliss. I don't know. But there's one I used to play in another city. Wade and Kit Kat are in that city now. Well, I don't know if Wade is. I haven't seen Wade in a while. But Kit Kat plays in that city. And they introduced a comic book heist. So they wanted people to submit the items, the comic books. So we all submitted our player design. There's another one I'm on the cover of, but it's a group photo, and I don't have access to that anymore. I've been banned from that server because I dared speak up because 2 community managers were harassing a female player to the point where she was crying for them to stop. And I stood up for her, so they banned me. That's the kind of server it was. But, I'm trying to think of what the program was we used to make that. There was a program. What? There was a program we used that they recommended. We said, how many minutes? 13? I still have to get the grapes. I had the yeast I still have to turn the glass into bottles. Like, it takes 5 minutes for the coal and 25 minutes for the sand. But I can do those together. So, 25 minutes. It takes another 25 minutes to make the glass. So we're at 50 minutes now. It takes 7 hours to make 300 bottles. So now we're at 8 hours. And then it takes another, I would say, 3 hours to 4 hours to actually make the wine. So all in all, it's a 12-hour process to make 300 bottles of wine. Which is not bad. For what they sell for, it's actually a very good return. It's just the fact of getting the coal and the rocks. It's becoming, a chore. Yeah, but no, eventually what happens is, though, this city is weird. It is 100% pay to win. Like 100%. If you pay money to them, like you could buy your way out of an unban. Like you can get yourself unbanned for money. Like they don't care anymore. Like you could see the only way they would like literally try to forever ban is if you like try to dox the owner. That's it. If you threaten to harm people in real life, you could still get back into the server if you pay the money. It's ridiculous. I met a few good people in there. There's like 5 of them I really miss, and I'd love to go say hi to them again. But every few months, like every 3 to 4 months, they'll do a mass unban and let everyone back in. It's weird. So I figure all I have to do is wait till like June, and by that time, I'll be able to go right back in that city and say hi to these people again. When I first joined, they did a mass unban the next week. And they're like, okay, we're not doing any more ever again. And then 3 more times before I left out there. So I was like, okay. That's why I'm so glad for this city and how it is. I don't mind the rats, okay? Arya does not mind the rats. He minds snakes and spiders. Rats I'm cool with. Rats have a purpose, right? Even in your home, rats have a purpose. Not a good one. Might not be one you like. But snakes have no purpose at all. Spiders, no purpose at all. I don't care what people say. I don't like snakes or spiders. But it's just, yeah, if you're gonna, like, if that happened in here, say, Admin A and Dev B, I'm not naming names. I don't want to besmirch any of them. We're having fun, right? They're having a little scene, they're talking, and then all of a sudden, I'll use myself, Arya. I'll use it as Sierra. Let's use Sierra as an example. Sierra walks up and they just start in on her. And she's telling that she's fighting back at first. She's making comments too. But then they start getting bad and she asks them to stop and they laugh and they keep going. Oh my God, those two people would be gone within 5 seconds. That's why I'm appreciative of, I try to take care of this server. It might not seem like it sometimes, but I want what's best. I'm willing to do stuff for the server to help. Like if any farming, anything they need to do a farm, I've multiple times been told multiple people, use my farm. I don't care if I lose something, right? They can give it back to me if it's something, like if they like, oh, well, we tested coconuts and you don't have a coconut farm. They would just give me the money to buy it again. But if they went in there and said, we want to put a new alcohol in, can we, we test your farm? Sure, I lose 1,000 bottles. You know what? As long as it helps the server, I'm fine with that. As long as it helps others, I'm fine with helping them out whatever way. If I can. Because this server is something worth protecting. It is. It's a very good place. If you're thinking about joining 5M, you should at least apply. You can try free-to-play servers or unwhitelisted, but this is a special place. And it should be treated like the special place is. Alright, I know it's boring, everyone. I know. There's a lot of other streamers, though, right now that are doing this. That are just sitting there, crafting drugs, crafting just... Like, I know Ralph Fistism would not allow him to do the cocaine. Yesterday, he did it for like 30 minutes, and you could just hear it in his voice. That he was just... he was itching to go do something. You could just hear it in his voice that he's like, I want to leave. Hey, Chase. Hello, my name's Chase. It is the only springtime. Okay. Welcome. How you doing? Fine. Mono Van Bredven. Yep. Welcome. Hi. I haven't seen y'all's names before. He can fight Brutus Liddy again. Oh, that's great. That's a good one, actually. It's really a pleasure to meet you, too. But that's one thing I always tell everyone in my chat. Go when you have downtime, you go search Redline RP, and it'll tell you everyone who's streaming, and I collect them. So hey, what's your name? My name is Aria. Tried twice, we'll try again when I feel like again. For me, if it was for me, I'd be yeah. I mean, it's fine. Oh man, I know. My name's Aria. I'm not giving my real name out. No. Somebody did that. In who was it? I forgot. I used to watch a guy stream art, and it was a friend. And somebody was like in his chat was like, "Hey, what's your name?" His name is Tony, right? His name's Tony. He was the deepest voice man you'd ever heard. Like, people thought he had a voice changer on. And they're like, what's your name? He goes, oh, my name's Brittany. And it's just so, for the rest of the day, we all called him Brittany. I've watched a few people who stream in other cities, and man, some are really rough. Yeah. The whole thing with that other city, though, is the language. Oh, it's in this, in that. Hard R this, hard R that. I mean, it's bad. I couldn't stream there. There's no way I could stream there. Copyright music isn't copyrighted. You didn't see me before. I have been here a couple times. I probably have. It's been a few days, though. I've had a rough few days. I've been feeling kind of ill and just work. But your name is familiar. The name, the last part. I saw dead people talking in the server. Yeah. Yep. But, the T/me in that server is, yeah, when people die, they'll just do the T/me and continue talking. And it's like, dude, let it go. But I don't like talking about other servers unless it's, to point out how good ours is. But in that one, you can't silence copyrighted music. They have a boombox, which is an item, and the boombox plays whatever music you want it to play. And the only way to silence the music from that is to turn all the 5M volume. Like every volume. Like, for those of you who don't know, most of y'all do, my audio is muted. I have no audio at all. That's why you hear the background music. Arya herself is deaf. Okay? She can't hear. Oh, wait a minute. This outfit doesn't have it. I need to change that on this. I'm going to go back to my main outfit for a second. The thing in her ears are not headphones. They're hearing aids. Arya is legally deaf. She needs those. She has noise-canceling hearing aids. I can hear other people's voices, but I can't hear anything else. I can't hear car sirens, horns, anything. That's part of my character, is she's deaf. And I have an item. Is my truck still out? No, I put it up. I have an item which is like a Beats charger. And when I have that in my pockets, it means I'm deaf. It means she can't hear. Her earphones aren't in. And I haven't really been doing that since 2.0 launched because I'm trying to be accommodating to everyone. But eventually, the hearing aids are going to start malfunctioning or needing to be charged more. So it's going to come back slowly over time. She's going to lose her hearing again. Yeah, you checked on that one? Yep. There are good people in there. Let me put it that way. There are good people in there. It's just a lot of them now, the good people in that server cache, are guarded because there's so many bad people. Like, they don't want to interact because they expect negative things. It took me a while to get in with the group I was in. Arya, he named the server, okay? The server, Koss just said that's where it was. In that server, Arya is married. Oh, and by the way, this Arya is that Arya. This Arya you're looking at right here was the Arya in that server. I went and vacationed in that server for a little while between 1.8 and 2.0. So this Arya can talk about that server because that's a city where this Arya actually lived. So technically this Arya is married, but not anymore. They are now estranged from each other, and Arya's not married anymore. She could say widow, but I don't know if he died or not. The person that was playing my husband, I haven't seen him in 5M since November. So, yes, that was fun. I was trying to make it interesting, and I think I did. I think the costume alone would have been enough, but my little comments, my little insults here and there, just sent it over the top. Because I always said the alien was telling me to say those things. Well, I'm of an older generation of RP people. I don't know if any of y'all know what LARPing is, but I have dabbled in that. I've went to Renaissance fairs. I've done all of that. Well, a good thing in RP is getting other people to react to you without them knowing. Okay? A good thing is when people react to you without realizing they're doing it. So when people knew I was deaf, Joey is a good example of this. Joey UK is a good example. When I was deaf in 1.8, every time he came up to me, okay, he took his mask off because he knew I couldn't hear him. I didn't have to tell him that. He did it himself. He reacted to something I did unconsciously. That is a good sign of RP. When other people do not what you're asking them to do. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not asking them to do it. But they respond in a way that unconsciously they don't even know they're doing. That's a good RP. And that's why the deaf thing was one of the better ideas I had. because there were a lot of people who refused to take their mask off. They wouldn't do it. So Arya could never hear them. You know, she never talked to them. I'm trying to think who it was. Who was it that never took their mask off? Maka. Yeah, Maka. Maka told me his mask was surgically attached to his face. So he got his notepad out and wrote. Once again, that's having somebody nobody don't know. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Look at that plane. Does everybody see that? Does everybody see that plane? I think they need to take that person's pilot license away. It's just sitting there. It's creepy because I don't know if it's gonna crash when I go by. Either that or the server's about to crash. No, the birds are moving. I've never done a trendy. So I don't know how to do this. I guess I just take a video in my phone and then upload it. So okay, video. Watch, it's gonna be gone. Nope. What in the world is going on here? What in the world is going on here? This plane is just sitting there. There's nobody flying it. Oh, no, there is. Look. Yeah, that's one way to crop dust. I'm going to retake that because I forgot that I need to get in the angle before. What is going on with this plane? It's just sitting there. Look, the birds are even trying to land on it. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah, I think that was a way better one. Did it upload it to Birdie already? It said uploading.
How to
This
criminal?
guy's a
No.
fucking maniac.
Ah, come on.
What is bro doing?
So if I upload, I'll upload it. Why not? We'll call it What the Helly. I don't want text to speech. I don't want music. I didn't know you could do text to speech. Look at that. Okay. Preview. What is going on with this plane? It's just sitting there. Look, the birds are even trying to land on it. I don't know what's going on with this.
Come on down to L&S Custom.
Did I do it?
You bang your bumper a little too hard.
Look at
Come
Gingy.
let us fix
Gingy
your
needs an
bag.
afro. Gingy needs an afro.
Come on down.
You could have just asked people.
You bang your bumper a little too.
I'm not following anybody. I don't know if it actually uploaded it. How do I profile? Okay. What is going on with it? Okay, it did it. Okay. I was like, what? I've never used Birdie. That's the first trendy I've ever done. Is Arya ever planning to ask for divorce due to loss of contact? Technically, we're just broke up. Air brakes. Didn't know planes could hover like helicopters. Just make a video and talk about what you see. Damn, forgot to say hi to you, Steven. I'm chatting while driving, so driving while chatting. So if I hit somebody, oh, make sure I don't hit that. We need our Dinka Babola. Yeah. Gingy with a red afro. We talked, he was in here earlier, and he said it clips through the mask. So he can't wear it, because it makes the mask go wonky. I could do it, though. I could put that mask on and try it, find a one. That's the thing, I'll do that for anyone. If they want me to find the stuff, I could do that. I can go to the clothes because we can check men's clothes on female characters now. So if like they wanted an outfit made, I could do it. Be a fashion guru. Okay, I need to put this glass in the farm and start the bottle machine. All this work to fuel a plushie addiction. All right, and then we turn on the bottle machine. It's good. I'll probably have to repair it before the 300 are done. And then we go get the yeast. I had to go pick up the grapes. I'll do that later. But I have 300 yeast. I need to do like, I forgot who it was, Sean or Rod, and he said they had like 2,000 yeast. Like they're just filling it up. I should do that. But I can wait. It's not like important. This used to be my life's work. Now it's just kind of my hobby. Look. Yeah, the one thing, the house in Ark that I keep talking about, like the one that I need the mods for, it's not going to come out how I want it. And I know it's not going to come out how I want it. It's either going to come out way better than what it is, or it's going to be way worse. So I'm hesitant to want to show y'all the house I'm trying to build, because I know it's not going to look anything like what I want. But you're limited to what you can use in-game. I thought about this was my plan for this morning. Okay. Bucket speaking.
This is what the hell? This is Bucket speaking. What the shit, man?
Hi, Bucket. Hi, Bucket.
I saw there was a lawyer available, so I figured it was you at this time.
Yeah.
Basically, I want to see if you heard anything updates on the case. Like, did Murphy ever get back to you about the case and responder and everything?
Not yet. I have not received anything, but I'm working on another case, and it's not being, so I don't know if it's just the courts are going slow right now, or if they're trying to find a time that they can have the junior judges come on and do them.
Gotcha. And then as far as like the PD stuff goes, have they sent over any body cams
They
yet? Or?
have not. After 14 days, if they haven't sent it, you automatically win your case. You know that, though.
Okay. Yep.
That's
Yeah,
how
I
you
my
won
first
your
one.
case. If you were offered an out-of-court settlement, how much would you want to be offered?
Oh God, I don't even know, man. Because part of the it's not really the money. It's about like how they acted and what they did. Because they were acting in the wrong, and I got problems with that.
Yes,
But
I've been
if they were
falsely
to throw me
imprisoned
a
as well.
number... Oh, did you? What the fuck?
Yep, they said I was stealing from my farm.
Wow, that's fucked.
Yep, I was thinking starting at like 250,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they threw like because you can always go lower, you can't go higher. Like if they came and said like, "Hey, we'll give you $500,000," then sure. But like to me, it's worth more in principle than a little bit of money. Because he only offered me like 20K originally. I was like, 20K, you can fuck right off, man.
Yeah, I mean you'll win double that even if you win the suit.
Exactly.
But I was just thinking about it. I had an out-of-court settlement with an officer, and I was like, I always ask my clients if they'd like me to bring that up, just, to see. But with false imprisonment, no, it's going to be either $250,000 or $500,000.
Exactly, because that's the way I'm looking at it. Like, A, I was legally dead for a few minutes because my heart stopped, because I drowned because of his actions. B, he admitted that he didn't have any probable cause to be there in the first place, and they still press charges on that, which, that's another fucking crime, false imprisonment and shit. So it's like, that's two really big fucking things.
See, I'm going to talk to Murphy, and I'm going to push that failure to provide evidence means to be a felony, because then they lose their job if they don't.
Because that is really fucked up if they can't provide that shit. But then I guess it's like, whose fault is it? Like, because let's say like you talk to like Dan or Harry, and then they somehow fuck up and forget to ask the officer for it. Then it's like, does Harry lose, or does? Because then it gets kind of tricky,
If you go to a store and an employee curses you out, you yell at that employee or do you yell at their boss?
Yeah, that is true. Probably the boss.
If it, it's if a lawyer messes up, is Murphy going to be held responsible? No, because we're independent. But these
That
are
is true.
officers. They answer to the law. So they have a commander for that reason.
That's true. Yeah, and that is their job, is to make sure this shit gets handled, gets the body cam and all that crap.
I was
I
going
mean,
to
I
talk
definitely
to...
wouldn't.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was
go
just
ahead.
gonna say I wouldn't push it with the PD because that way, easy win if we don't. But based on their
No.
past
Yeah.
records, like I don't think
I'm
they're
going to
gonna do
Murphy
anything.
with this one, but I need to talk to Wolfenstein about another couple of crimes as well.
Oh shit!
but-
Like what?
Just like I want to gauge his opinion on this because he's head of the government, and if he thinks it's a good idea, then I might present it to Murphy. But I don't want to waste
Okay.
the judge's time. You know what I mean?
True, but I mean, hey, if you got to
Plus-
talk to him about stuff anyways, it's only just a few
I'm gonna
more
get him.
minutes of you meeting with
I'm gonna
him.
get.
So
No, I'm not gonna get
might
him.
not
I'm not.
hurt just to ask Murphy.
Plus, I
directly.
need to talk to him about the boat I bought yesterday up in the Arctic.
Oh, you bought a boat?
No, I'm joking.
I wanted to buy one.
I own a
But the-
boat, but I don't own an oil rig.
Oh man. Yeah, I just fucking bought one. Max and I are invested in it, and now he's trying to buy a plane, and I wanted to buy a boat, but you can't finance fucking boats.
Nope. But boats are cheap.
Well, they might be cheap to you, but fucking that would take me. Oh god,
I bought the
it'd take me a long
400K
time
one.
to get. Okay, yeah, I was just trying to buy
mean-
like the little baby boat, but
It took me all of like 2 days to get that money.
goddamn. See, well, you can also make money from your farm. Whereas, like, if
Yeah.
my foundry could like export and shit, I could probably be making some decent money. But yeah,
Y'all should be able to make everything that the CNC machine can. That way, if people don't have it, they can buy it from y'all.
I know.
Like metal pipe and bolts and screws, they should be able to buy them
Oh
legally
yeah, all that shit.
from you.
Yeah,
Yep.
like why can't
That-
you fucking do that? That is some of the stuff I want to try to sell at my store.
Well,
but honestly,
I was
now
gonna
I have
bring
no
that
money,
up.
So,
I was gonna bring that up to Harry today.
oh shit, okay.
Yeah, I'm
what
always
he
trying to
says.
figure out ways. I wanna ask him. Honestly, I want to use my lawyer license, and I want to see if I can be a notary. That way, if people need contracts, then I can write and sign them.
Oh, I'm 100% sure you could. That's like part of the responsibilities of a lawyer. You bought one of
Yeah,
the
but-
notepads, right?
Yeah, but I would charge them for a notary service.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's stopping you from doing that now.
Yeah, but I want the government, like to make sure it's okay. You see what I
Gotcha.
mean? I'm not trying to
that would not be a
overstep.
bad idea though, because in that way, like when people go to sell cars, it's like I bought a car off someone, I gave him half the money up front, and then had to pay him over the next like week. But I could have just fucking taken the car and said, oh no, we
Yeah.
agreed on this. We don't
Yeah.
have paperwork.
I've already written 2 contracts. That's what gave me the idea. Plus, I want to open a
Okay.
community center. That way,
Oh yeah, you
people
were saying
don't
something
have
about
to.
that.
Yeah, people don't have to go to Seth to organize events. They can just have them at the community
True.
center. You know,
That would be
'Cause
kinda
Seth's-
cool.
Seth's busy all the time. He can't be everywhere.
Fuck yeah, he is.
But now, I haven't heard anything. Believe me, I'll let you know. I'd either send you a email or I'd let you know in the city, when you're
Okay.
awake.
But
But,
yeah,
I haven't-
I still have
nothing.
not heard a single fucking word from Snowy. Not
He's
a
been in the
text, not a
city.
call, nothing.
I saw him yesterday.
What the fuck, man? So he
Oh, do
just
you know that? But
gave up
uh,
on the case, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe other thing. He runs a restaurant too, so that might have been.
I know he does, but like, you're also a lawyer. Like, that's kind of your responsibility, especially if you tell someone you're going to accept their case. Like, he could have said no.
Yeah, well, I mean, your case is in.
Yeah, well, thank
So
God to
even-
you, because like, if it wasn't for that, I'd be screwed.
I could drop mine if he did put his in, and he's just been waiting. I could just drop mine. Because there's
I
no.
would
point
highly
in doing
doubt it.
two.
The fact that he's been around and hasn't even texted me probably means he knows he screwed up and just doesn't want to mention anything
Arm
about
like
it.
trendies is a good idea. That's actually a very.
That
good
would be my
idea.
guess.
Yeah. Have you seen the new plushies?
I saw somebody showed me a couple. Apparently there's like a Tommy one and
Yep.
a couple
I
other
have
ones. Yeah.
Tommy and I have Maka.
Oh shit, there's a Micah
Uh,
one? Nice.
Yep. I have CJ and Bailey and a couple of more. I have somebody with a horse mask on. We don't talk about him.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. He's a jackass.
Yep. And I can't remember. Oh, I have the mayor. The mayor has one.
Oh wow, shit.
Yep. But I'm trying to get them all again. I'm gonna try to get them all. Like Pokemon
I wish I had
to me.
extra money to spend on shit like that.
I've only bought 30 boxes so far.
Huh.
Yeah, they're not like they're expensive, but you know I can go do a load of trash and then get the money for one box. And I know an area
That is true.
where you do trash now that you're done in like 10 minutes. If you
Wow.
go
Even solo?
behind, yeah. Well, no, solo is like 20.
Okay.
If you go behind the city train station in Mayor Alley by where you used to go get the bottles refilled, in that alleyway there's 15, and then around the corner in the same block there's 5 more.
Oh damn.
You got 20 bins right there.
Holy shit. That's fucking sweet.
You can do them just really, and they're all like 10 of the bins are like right literally next to each other. You just pop out, just
Damn.
one at a time. Yep. But I'll definitely
That's
let you
really good.
know. I'll definitely let you know if I hear anything. But I know Judge Murphy has
Sweet.
been very busy lately too.
Yeah, I know. I talked to Rodney and he's like, oh yeah, man, I've got like a dozen cases waiting to get pushed through for all sorts of shit. I'm like, damn.
Yep. Yep, the people are busy right
Crazy.
now.
Oh yeah. But all
All
right,
right.
appreciate it. Have a
All
good
right,
one.
have a good, you too. All right, bye-bye.
See ya.
Okay, unfortunately now I am going to have to end people because it is coming up lunchtime. I told y'all around lunchtime I have to get off because I have to go do my job. Let me go see if anybody else is live right now. Okay, Britt herself is live, so we're raiding. What is the hair, Hassan? Chat picked it. A few weeks ago I did this hair and chat liked it. So I thought, you know what? I'll bring it back just for a couple of days. Just for a couple of days. Britt is on right now. We're going to go raid Britt. Let me get it all set up. Oh, she's playing Samantha. That's her, that's her other character, her second character. Okay, I'm having a gigantic brain fart right now. Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay. I told y'all I was going to do a longer one today, 4 hours. I didn't do one. Yesterday I did a small one, like 2 hours, because I had something come up. But today I told y'all I'd go a little longer. But I do appreciate all y'all. JV, thank you so much today. Thank you for the gifted. I do appreciate that. Tommy, I think it was either Tommy or Carm. No, it was Gingy. Gingy re-signed up for another month. Thank you for that. I pay attention to whoever is gifting, and I keep track of who's gifting. Because eventually, I don't want to fill my screen up like other streamers with all kind of stuff. But eventually, I do have a leaderboard. I just don't have it set up. Like, I just have random numbers put into it right now. But I do appreciate all y'all stopping by. We're going to send you over to Britt. If y'all want, go tell her hi. You know, go at least say hi. And y'all all have a nice day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, probably. More than likely, 99.9%. Have a good day. All right, everyone. Bye.